don't show up, something serious happened. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you don't even, you can mark it. Brittney, if I ever say I'm working on that day and then I'm in an accident, something happened. Because I will call somebody to
I've
let
actually
them
been
know.
in the studio and Tobin has been in fear to check on Leroy
Because he
because
knows
he didn't want to get scolded. So it
Yeah.
was like, I don't know, one of them 59 moments. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to call Leroy? And he's like, nope. He said he's going to come. He's going to be
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. But that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Right? That's how it should be. If you tell somebody you're gonna be somewhere or whatever, when they get close, you don't have to start putting up signals. You're like, no, they'll be here. It's a grown man, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's usually with me. If I tell you I'm gonna be somewhere, right? And in some cases, in a lot of cases, I'll text and say, ooh, I'm cutting it close. And I'll get there 10 minutes early, but I just like you can't control traffic.
Yeah, you are pretty good with that. You are pretty good with the communication, Leroy. I must admit.
No, because I know how I feel. I get angst. Like, like, you know what I mean? So
that 6 a.m. though. So you may sometimes run late or something. Remember when we used to do 6 a.m. though? That was a wrap. If at some point you realize like you overslept or something like that,
yeah, you can't just make that up. But here's the deal. I got so used to playing football and going out and then having to go to practice. I had my trip time to the second almost. So I knew that when we had the 6 o'clock show, I had to leave my house no later than 5:20.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 5:22.
Yeah, it was like that, right? So yeah, Brittney, you would love that 6 o'clock show.
Well,
I would absolutely hate that.
It's an ungodly time to wake up. That is what I would say every morning. Like this is just the best way to describe it. It is an ungodly time to wake up.
And you know what's crazy? Like I used to get excited. Like I love the morning show. Get my work in, and I'm done. I could go to the gym. I could go golfing. I could do whatever.
Yeah.
One small problem. All your friends that you would be doing that with are at work.
Yeah,
so you just sitting around.
Also, you have to go to sleep early. You have no life like after work.
But you don't go to sleep no earlier, Brittney. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's where you suffer. That's actually where you suffer because you don't want to sacrifice your shows or there's certain games you may need to watch.
Right. Like just imagine watching Sunday night football.
Ooh.
And then think of Tobin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Where did you do that early AM show? That's before we had Twitch, so you had to be on site.
Yeah, nah, by the time I got on, luckily it was the early days of Twitch. But I do remember one time Tobin giving me a call. I'm like, hey, you coming in?
And he said, hey, no, that's not what he says. He goes, hey buddy, you on your way?
So it's the hey buddy.
Hey buddy. But yeah, so that was, and so I always thought that was going to be cool and fun or whatever, right? Then the other thing I realized is all work activities you could attend. You couldn't use the excuse that
I'm working, I can't attend that meeting.
Yeah. When they have a meeting at like 1, you done at 10, and now like what?
Now you gotta hang around.
Yeah.
Hang out with DJ Zog and Dina B.
Oh yeah, they're always there.
Hello, Figgy. Let's start with that real quick before I get too far. For a second, I thought that the microphone, which is positioned to your left arm,
was a tattoo.
I was like, sleeve.
Me too. I thought the same thing.
Fig,
I thought the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You're missing the sleeve. Yo, get one of them ones.
You know why? Because the headphones, the mic,
yep.
It blends in with your shirt, so we can't see that, and it just looks like
no. It clearly looks like a microphone. I hate to
Okay,
break it to
well,
you.
no, she. You know what?
Thanks.
I don't.
Speaking of yum yucking,
She was in a mood today. You called
Yeah,
it, Leroy. She
right.
has been in a mood today.
No
I
one
wouldn't
called
mind
anything.
sleep. I wouldn't mind
she
sleep.
took a dump on that early morning, right? Like, yeah, that was brutal. Jennifer, did you have to do early? Did you have it?
Yeah,
Did
she
I
was
have
at
to
6
morning
a.m.
show?
Yeah.
Yes, Leroy.
I'm trying to I'm trying to.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
bearded Leroy. He has a difference.
No.
Right. I honestly
No,
get
because
worried
all the
about
time.
how like you measure time. Like
No,
it
it's
scares me.
concerning.
yes.
You always say, "Oh no, Jen, you don't know this about Tobin or whatever," and I'm like, I've been on this show since 2021. I don't know.
Wow.
And also, I did training with your show.
Yes.
2018. So I was very confused.
When you did the training to use those cameras behind you?
We're still
No, that
working on
was
them.
2021 or
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
Like that. Mhm.
I mean, there is updates they're putting in a computer for.
Oh, we got a
We've been
computer.
saying that for a year.
Oh my
Yeah, that's lit. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, 2029.
I have one right
we're
in front
gonna
of
be
my
lit.
face that's actually moving as I speak.
That's cool. Hey, you know what? God bless the engineers. They're doing their best, guys. You know what? They're doing their best.
It's kind of creeping me out, actually.
All right.
Really?
It's like following my
My-
eye movement.
My mic starts following me. My camera in there starts following me, and then it just stops.
Yeah.
The
If you're
camera's actually pointed at me right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It just stops. Like it'll just if it picks up like a fly or something like that, it'll just leave you and go get the fly.
they're taking
Like-
over, guys. This is the start. You know,
No, I swear the one in front of me is like scanning my face for data.
like where is it even
It's
filming?
literally
guys?
like, it's right here. It's
Yeah.
like if it's in
Alright.
the direct side of where Tobin would be.
No, we didn't install that one though.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
know
sure
it's
what that one
blinking
is.
actually.
Oh, it's following like my eye movements. It's just slightly moving.
Oh, I see it.
You see it moving? It's
That's
really
strange.
creepy and I don't like it.
Somewhere on the computer, someone is watching you. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
That is terrifying.
Stop it
Don't
because
tell that
that
to me.
literally feels my
That-
night.
like
that
actually,
is.
like I'm the kind of person that covers my camera light on my laptop.
Oh, like one of these, but like the tape over it or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I have like a little thing that like you can open and close.
My little window.
I get it. You're
Yeah.
rich.
I'm sure.
Because he has a
I
little
was an
camera window.
It'll cost you max maybe like $3.
No, literally.
I said what I said. Headlines are brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, for example, you'll always find your abuelito. And whenever you want a low price, you can save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. I just want to say you're welcome, everyone. I want to say you're welcome because the Miami Marlins yesterday victorious against the Phillies for one reason and one reason only, because I left the game early. That is right. A sleepy nooner yesterday for your Marlins. First pitch was at 12:10. And I brought my nephew to the game. By the way, not very sleepy of a nooner if there's 16 buses of children at that game.
Well, you know, it was camp day.
It was
day.
camp day.
So loud.
Oh my God, it was so loud. Like every time the meter got on the screen, they took it literal. They're like, this is our job.
Yeah.
It didn't and you know what's crazy? We'd get like a nice strikeout and they'd be like, who cares? That meter was on the screen. Like, yeah, it was crazy. It was
Well,
So high
you know
pitched.
what's crazy?
The
Look,
broadcast, I was like,
yeah.
I usually never get too emotional about sports that I have no control over. And that's because, you know, when you've had an active role in whether you win or lose, that becomes more emotional. So I'm watching the game. Tell me if everybody didn't do this. Well, at least we got 2 out of 3. We haven't won a series against Philly in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That
How quick did you say that to yourself? Right?
I'll tell you.
We couldn't expect to sweep the Phillies. They've been our daddy for a long time. And that pitcher's good. And eventually their bats would heat up. Right? I'm like going through all the stuff to make it acceptable and okay. And then the Marlins did what they've been doing all year. Gave me hope. And I'm like,
Yeah, that was it went from nothing. Like I'm there And my nephew likes
He's
baseball.
like, oh, at least I got to watch some baseball.
Right? I'm just like, I brought it, and he's coming from North Carolina, so I'm just like, at least you got to see a nice stadium, blocky. Let's get out of here. It's the top of the fifth. We haven't got a hit yet, not a run. We haven't gotten a hit yet. And then by the time
you didn't want to stay for the no-hitter
against us? No, I didn't want to. Plus, with all the kids going crazy, my son was there as well, and he didn't understand what was going on. He just wanted to scream with everyone. So I was like, I got to get out of here.
Oh, you didn't get any? You got to get a hot dog and some popcorn and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I got the popcorn. I got the helmet with the ice cream, the Dippin' Dots in the helmet.
I hate Dippin' Dots.
That helmet ice cream is really good.
Oh my god,
ice
cream is the best.
I don't know why, but it's really good.
I used to get the at Hard Rock.
Yeah,
they don't do anymore. That big hot cookie in the helmet, the ice cream helmet.
They had some sort of special thing yesterday. It was like a s'more latte. I'll tell you what, I spent more time going up and down buying candy and sweets for them than I did watching the game because it was deplorable. It was bad. And then kids are screaming.
You missed a generational game.
And then as I get in the car and I go to, I don't know, I drive in about 20 minutes north. I'm like, let's just pop on the game. Let's see what's going on. And it's like 3-6 or something like that.
Yeah, they had 8 unanswered runs.
Bro, and then when they tied it, I'm like, okay, this is 6-6 going to like top of the 8th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even want to look. It was making me sick to my stomach. I
missed a barn burner.
And then whoever, I can't even remember.
We hit the home was Griffin Conine.
After hitting the single the other day to like, oh my god. So I'm listening to it and he's like, this is the most improbable victory. If they win this game, this will be the most improbable victory.
And you're in your car on the way home.
I'm driving. My son is in the background going, poo poo, poo poo, poo poo. My nephew's looking at me like I'm a failure.
When I did that? Great. So I think it was the last time Miami played Florida State in the OB. And I had one of my buddies who's a Florida State fan from Ohio. He came down. He lives down here now. And then I went with my brother-in-law, my 2 brother-in-laws. One's a Miami fan, one's a Florida State fan. So we go in. The game was, besides the excitement or whatever, the game was blah, right? And the Canes, every time they had a chance to do something, they did. So I'm like, blocky, let's go, right? The time we get out of the stadium, just to the point where you can't get back in, right? Not we weren't even far enough. We hear this roar from the crowd. We look on our phone, tied the game, right? Now I think they went into overtime, and we're like in the car, trying to get to the car, so we can hear it, right?
Yeah, so you can at least hear what's going on.
Right.
All you hear is people screaming.
Right, and the Canes ended up winning, and we just everybody was quiet.
Yeah, that's that heartbreak.
But it didn't look like the Canes had any chance to win that game because every time they had a chance, it was something would happen.
The Marlins had no hits, 0 hits while I was
no runs, 0 hits.
0 hits. And then I think it was like a quick 1, 2, 3, and I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. What the hell am I staying here for? I got a 45-minute drive. I got other things to do, and you're welcome. Miami fans, you're welcome for that.
because the mush left?
Mush left, yeah. Clearly, as soon as I left the building, 8 unanswered runs. When was the last time you seen the Marlins do 8 unanswered runs?
And you know what else? Kids screaming is a different kind of screech. It's
man.
Not like an adult cheer, right?
No.
It all has that almost like concert scream.
100%. Yeah, it was banshee. It was fear. I was fearful as to what's going on.
A kid's concert scream is scary.
Yeah, and then let's not to mention, they all hopped up on candy and stuff.
Oh yeah, they had little vouchers that got whatever they wanted. Yeah, I was like, "Hey kid, come on, let me get that.
Like you trying to bug with it? Some little kid is out there holding up 2, outside 2 vouchers. Two vouchers.
I got like a trench coat with ring pops, and I'm like, come on, kid, let's make a trade. Shh, don't tell your parents. It's a little trade.
That's the funny thing about ring pops. They're actually disgusting, but kids, it's candy.
Yeah. I've my son, I don't know why he likes the idea of just having it, but it's like emotional support ring pop. So he'll like
You don't
sleep
eat
with
it?
it. No, he just wears it, and he's like, look at my diamond. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. It's emotional support though. I promise. It has like
You say he
lint.
don't even eat it?
No, he's just like dust and like just dirt on it, and he's just like, I'm shining. I'm like, all right.
Fly on it somehow.
Dude, it's just gross. It really is gross. He's had like emotional support chicken nuggets before too. It's just very strange. He'll just hold on.
Wait, what
I
the
know.
And
Like he
won't
just
eat it?
carries them around, but he don't eat them.
Exactly. Like the last one, I'll be like, look, you got 2 more, eat it. And he'll eat the other one, and then he'll take this one in his hand, like, I'm gonna eat this so I can reward him with whatever. And then like an hour and a half later, I see him like taking it with him wherever he goes. Now we're like at a supermarket, and he has like a nugget in his hand. It's like, what is that? What is going on? I don't know. I gotta get that checked out for sure. But we will take a quick break, and when we come back, we will talk about the Miami Dolphins who have kicked off their training camp. We'll hear from a few of the main players and more. Stay tuned to more Tobin and Leroy. Songs like this remind me of like early Madden days. They always had a fire soundtrack. Some of the best alternative rock songs of our days were on those Madden games. Leroy, I actually showed my nephew, speaking of video games and people that were on them, I showed my nephew your highlight tape yesterday, and his response, damn. I was like, yep.
I don't think, you know what's amazing?
Yeah.
You know what's amazing is that we work in a business where that stuff is kind of exploited. They use it to sell things. They use it to whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Half of our sales team would have no idea how much football I played.
No, like really good football.
I laugh at it sometimes that their job is to sell, and yet they don't even know who I played for.
You are a
Dallas,
golden...
right?
You got jokes.
It's funny. The highlight I saw was against Dallas. I think it was. I think it was that Thanksgiving.
I should have got that damn turkey leg.
Should have got that turkey, dude. Should have got that turkey. They robbed you.
No, they did not.
I mean, he had a couple good catches.
Wait, when you have 3 catches for 3 touchdowns and 150 yards.
Yeah, that's rough. Because sometimes you may see a tight end that has like 2 catches, 2 touchdowns because they use him in the red zone.
No,
he was moving.
Yes. That might be one of the fastest human beings I've ever seen that didn't look like they were running fast.
He got lucky.
No, he didn't. Yeah, that's why he's in the Hall of Fame right now. Got lucky a lot.
Hopefully, the Miami Dolphins have some Hall of Famers on their roster currently. As of right now, it seems like they're getting no love. The Miami Dolphins are currently in training camp. And we are going to be hearing from De'Von Achane, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I started this segment talking about the songs in Madden, but in your opinion, I want to know: do you guys think De'Von Achane is a top 10 running back in the NFL? Leroy, since you have the most experience with running back, I'll start with you. Do you think so?
I would say yes, just based on his explosiveness, his ability to beat you in a number of different ways, either catching the ball, running the football. There's only a handful. Look, everybody makes this assumption. You play football, you play a skill position, you can catch. That is not true.
That is not true.
There's some guys who have caught passes, but everybody on the sideline is doing the sign of the cross when the ball's thrown to them. That's at receiver, that's at running back or whatever. A running back that can catch and get open running routes is a bonus. You only have a handful of guys that could do that. And I would say 4 or 5 that are elite to the level of Achane.
Okay.
So,
yeah, so you got him almost on the outside of the top 5.
Now keep in mind, like this list that I'm talking about, I'm not including guys like Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. Like I'm talking about guys who are running backs, and that's going to be their bread and butter. Like you ain't gonna look and see how many passes they caught during the year.
Oh, I got you.
I'm talking about Bijan, McCaffrey, Jamar Gibbs, Achane. I might be missing 1 or 2, but that's the list. That's the list that I could take that running back and motion him into the slot, and the defense starts hyperventilating because a linebacker went out there with him. Right
now, I mean, there's obviously there's definitely value in that sense, and I would agree that there's value in that sense. You seem to think highly of him because of that. Yeah. Brittney, do you think he's a top 10 running back?
Oh, absolutely. I agree.
Absolutely, definitively, she thinks
definitively.
That.
Yeah,
I think it's like Leroy said, and he took the words out of my mouth. It's like he can beat you in so many ways. You know, with catching the ball.
I mean, he's fairly durable too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, considering the fact that he had no protection and was really just like thrown out there to the wolves, I think he stayed pretty healthy considering.
Yeah. Now, the reason why I ask you guys is because the Madden ratings have come out.
Where is he ranked?
Not even in the top 10.
What?
Not even in the
Okay.
How about the top 15? Give me the.
But now
please.
keep in mind, my answer didn't include probably two of the guys who are top 5. So
Yes,
understand
correct.
that.
Talking about
Saquon and
and
Derrick Henry.
He's
So,
Now,
number 8.
with that being said, you have the list I'm taking.
you said he's number 8 on your list?
He's number 8 in the NFL by ESPN's annual
See,
positional poll.
so it seems like everybody's in agreement that he's
So,
a top
but
10.
here's how
Except for Madden.
Madden works a little bit different.
Yeah.
In that,
And I'm looking
like
at this is a good list.
guy who's the last 3 years has scored 15 touchdowns.
I gotta-
that might not have the numbers, might be above him. So you got the list. Give us the list, and
Mhm.
All right, let's start with the easy ones. Number 1, running back.
Bijan.
Nope, actually, Jahmyr Gibbs. They got him at 98.
Same. Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs. You know
Yeah.
why? You know why Jahmyr Gibbs is above Bijan Robinson?
Fast as hell.
No. Team success. That's it.
That makes sense.
Like
Yeah,
when you
sometimes
think
we do that.
about what team is going to have more success and have more opportunities, Jahmyr Gibbs, you know he going to run the ball because that's what Detroit does, and they're going to pound. So that might be the only reason why.
Now, I'll accept that, though. I'm okay with a lot of these. I'm okay with. Christian McCaffrey is next at 97, which I don't understand how he still gets
Bijan
to
is
read this, man.
above Bijan. I mean, Chris
It's
McCaffrey
below.
above Bijan.
Yeah, because then we have Jonathan Taylor next at third.
Okay,
place,
I forgot
96.
him. He's another guy that you could kind of put in that class of catches the ball a lot, runs the ball.
And
So
I still don't
knew
know
I
who's
was
the
forgetting a
quarterback in
couple of
Indy.
guys.
Does
Huh?
anyone know the quarterback in Indy right now?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Is he's recovered? He'll be ready for.
Yeah, they
sure
said
he's-
he'll be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from that Achilles. He did an Achilles and a broken something.
Ugh.
Yeah, he was all screwed up, but he should be back.
This one's a little interesting. I mean, I think he's a good running back, but I think they have him a little high as the 5th place right here. James Cook, they have him at 94.
Again, here's how it goes.
Yeah.
It goes. Look how good your team is.
Yeah.
Look at what's going to be asked of you and your ability to be successful in that.
Yeah,
So
and he's good with
so
the-
I personally, he's an excellent back. I don't know if I would put him above a lot of the guys that you're gonna mention.
Yeah, I mean, they have right after him, they have Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley.
Right.
Which is nice.
So, but notice, those are the two guys that a majority of what they do is run the football. All those other guys you're talking about are multifaceted running backs. So that's, you know what I mean? As far as even if you go to fantasy points and stuff like that, they might be graded higher. I think the number one in fantasy is either Jahmyr Gibbs or Bijan. It's one of those two because of the different ways they can score points. So
now, so far, all these names that I mentioned seem like reasonable names. This is where I kind of have discrepancies where I think De'Von Achane is a better running back than some of these names.
I would have put him ahead of Cook.
Me too.
But keep in mind, it also might have to do with they look at like how many points did he score, how many touchdowns did he have the year before. So it could be a lot of that too.
They got rounding out the top 10, Josh Jacobs at 91 overall, Kenneth Walker III at 90 overall.
Kenneth Walker is another guy that I put those two guys in the same breath with like Saquon and you know what I mean, with Saquon and Derrick Henry. They're going to be predominantly running,
yeah. And then this last one here, Kyron Williams.
Oh, with the Rams.
Yeah, they have.
Now keep in mind, the thing that I told you beforehand is staying true to all these. Why are the best running backs all coming from the best teams, the teams that they think are going to have success? And Achane is loud because maybe what they think it's going to be hard to be on top of that list and be 3-14. And that's that maybe they think of it that way.
That list there ends at 89, and De'Von Achane comes in at an 87 overall, which ESPN, everyone here, if you've seen De'Von Achane, we're talking about he's potentially one of the top 5 backs, top 10 backs, and they got him in somewhere around 13, 14. And I think you're right. I think team success weighs into it. But De'Von Achane actually had a chance to defend himself as he spoke about being in conversation for one of the best running backs in the league and what that
Everybody
means.
got their own opinion. I mean, as long as I'm in the conversation, you know, I'm cool with everybody's opinion. Everybody, you know, got different skill sets. Somebody might like, you know, a big heavier back. Somebody might like, you know, a back like myself. But, you know, as long as I'm in the conversation, I'm cool.
That's it.
Being mature about it.
But think about, like, I would say when you look at running backs, it's probably 64 to 70 deep. Most teams have 2 running backs, right? Most teams have a third down back. So just say 64 to 70. He's, you know, 11th, right? So it's not like they're dismissing him. Are there a couple of guys that I would definitely put him above? I think his skill set, I might put him above Cooks. I might put him above
Walker, potentially.
Walker. See, Walker is a predominantly runner. And here's the
put
deal.
him over Kyron.
Think about this. Kyron's just on a really good team. He's going to have a lot of success because he's on a really good team.
I don't even know what the hell he's doing.
And here's the other thing.
I haven't heard his name in a while.
Here's the other thing. I benefited from this when I played, right? Are you going to worry about a chunky running back, or are you going to worry about Randy Moss and Chris Carter? So a lot of times when I went into the game, it was nickel and dime, which meant that I had a whole bunch of little guys on the field. Like, these things matter, right? It's not just a matter of you going out there. Like, there's a lot of times I went out there in short yardage, and it looked like it was a skeleton out there because they trying to guard Chris Carter and Randy Moss and Jake Reed, right? So I benefited from that. So everybody took me on fantasy because guess what? Score a lot of touchdowns, right? So I don't know how much of that plays into it, but Kyron's going to play for what is considered the Super Bowl favorite. So in order for them to be the Super Bowl favorite, who's going to have the success, right? I would venture on to guess that if you go to Puka Nacua, he's going to be ranked high too. Why? He's on the best team. That's always going to play a role into it. Whereas you go to a receiver that has a quarterback that ain't never thrown for 3,000 yards, I don't care how good the receiver is, he ain't going to be high on the list.
We will hear more from Dolphins training camp later on in the show. We got Marlon Wayans, who will be joining us next hour. We will determine what gives us Goosies, and we're coming back with a rousing rendition of What the Kids Say. I've spent 2 weeks with my 17-year-old niece and my 17-year-old nephew, and I have learned a lot of things that I need to share to people. So stick around. We have a very, very action-packed show. More Tobin and Leroy when we come back. Welcome back to the Tobin and Leroy show. Who's that? Who's that creeping behind you? Is that Len? Get out of here, Len. I see you. Len. He, I hope you heard that.
Does he know how radio work?
Yeah,
Red light.
Listen, I told him
I'm just getting acquainted here, and he's like, the light wasn't on. I'm like, yeah, because we just got on.
we just got back here.
We just got back.
Len is in senioritis. He has senioritis mode right now. He's 1 foot. He's just like whatever. He's just kind of
Adam Sandler.
Love that guy.
He dressed like Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's a hooper. Maybe Len's a secret hooper. Is that what you're suggesting?
Team Lava.
We need another recruit. Yeah, that's it. Now he's retired.
I can see him right now. I don't know, guys. Do we have a water break in this thing?
We I need a
hydrated.
Hydration break for sure.
Got to stay hydrated, champ.
Also, Brittney, I love the song that you played again coming in, but you have no idea about that song. I know you don't know about this song. I think you played it before, and I'm like, what do you know about this song, Brittney? And you're like, no idea. No idea.
I can't hear the song. So
it was Still Tipping. I think that's like Slim Thug or
sometimes
Mike Jones.
Yeah, it's Mike Jones. Sometimes I just put songs in there just because.
You go, girl. You don't discriminate. I appreciate that.
I don't. I very well rounded.
Yeah, I appreciate your music selection. Time now for a quick day today where we go around and determine if you guys are aware of various celebrity birthdays and who we should wish a happy birthday to. Let's start with this guy from one of the movies that the actor Marlon Wayans will be joining us at 11:30. White Chicks. Had this gentleman in. He was also in Everybody Hates Chris. He was also in Longest Yard.
Oh, I know who it is. Yeah. Don't forget, Longest Yard. He was he Mr. Cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger Eddie or something like that.
Yeah.
It ain't easy being cheesy. He turns 58 years old today.
Same age.
Did you guys? Anybody watch the Odyssey here? Anybody watch the Odyssey by any chance? That movie?
No, not yet. I really want to though. Did you?
I want to. I did not. I really want to. I love Chris Nolan. He's my favorite director. We can do like a.
Let's go see it in 4DX.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
I love that. Yes.
He don't make no short movies either.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
There's certain people that when you go to see one of their movies, like it's gonna be a long movie. Like I remember going to see Pulp Fiction. I'm like, how long could it be?
Yeah, Tarantino.
Yeah, oh yeah. Plus, then remember he started doing double features and like all kind of crazy stuff.
I do remember that. Terry Crews turned 58. Chris Nolan, reason I brought him up, birthday today, turns 56.
I thought he was older.
Me too.
I know he looks older.
He does.
We've just been around for so long.
Yeah,
right. It's very few directors that you hear the name, you go, "Oh, I know who that is."
There's so many directors. Leroy.
I mean, there's a lot, but how many? Like when you hear their name, you go, "Oh, he's a director. I know who that is."
James Cameron.
Okay, no,
Brittney. Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, but I'm saying these are all the names we know. Like, yeah, there's, how many movies come out every week?
Don't entertain her, Leroy. She is just in a mood today. Just don't.
Hey.
I'm just gonna accuse her the whole show.
You guys love to do that. We'll find out. We will.
I'll be at the Bright Line. Let's see.
Oh, we know where you're gonna be.
What about Phoebe? You guys remember Phoebe from Friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lisa Kudrow. How old do you think she turned today?
62.
Oh my God.
63.
Wait, really? She's that old?
Apologize, Brittney.
Apologize.
Why are you guys jumping on Brittney?
Because she jumped on me first.
I was just shocked by your like I'm genuinely shocked that she's that age.
Yeah, but you jumped at me and I'm like,
right.
Oh my God. All I said was, oh my God.
No, but under her breath, she said,
looked already.
She said, stupid Leroy. I heard her say that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna stay
Kate
silent for the
Bush.
rest of
Kate
the show.
Bush turned 68. Remember that? Running up that hill. That was popular. Thanks to Stranger Things. She turned 68 today. VJ Edgecombe, the new
Is he 26?
21.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
he
who
just
LeBron
got there.
chose,
That's
huh?
right.
Hillary
That's right.
Swank. You guys know how old Hillary Swank turns today?
I don't even know who that
50-something.
is.
She's got to be
All
50
right.
something.
52.
But you know what's crazy? Like her body transformation for $1 Million Baby,
Oh yeah.
which was like a terrible, sad movie. Holy
was.
smokes.
But a good one.
I mean, what do they like? Why, when you watch movies, they do stuff that would never happen in a real boxing match?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, got to add that little.
Like
extra.
people are getting messed up just with regular boxing.
Yeah. Vivica A. Fox turned 62 today. Lawrence Fishburne turned 65 today.
Yeah, I knew he was up there.
Yeah, he's up there for sure. And then probably the
Wait,
most
you know
famous
who he
name.
was? You know the tall black chick in Suits. I think she might be Latino, not black. In Suits.
Suits is not the one with Meghan Markle, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The OG, but you know the other tall lady
yeah.
that was in it.
She like
She's either
a
Latino or black.
partner or
That was his
mom?
wife. He was married to her.
Oh, okay. Mr. Fishburne.
Gina Torres.
Huh?
Gina Torres. That sounds about right.
Is it Gina Torres? I'm not
Yeah.
sure what her name is.
That
could be
sounds right.
He's 5'10".
Yeah, no, she's tall.
Yeah, it has to be her.
She was married to Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
The most famous name today for sure. Happy birthday, 79th birthday to
And
the
by the way,
Arnold. Yeah.
She is Afro-Cuban.
Oh, so he was right
So I was right twice.
twice. Hey, you were
Very
triple.
rarely.
No
am
one
I
is
right
saying
twice.
you're not.
No, literally. Why are
Get
you
off
so
of his back, Fig.
I'm not defensive. I'm not being defensive. I really
Oh,
not.
yes, you are.
I'm really not. When I said
The hair,
I
guys.
think
The hair,
I think
the
she's
hair.
either black or Latino, and you go, she's both. I was like, oh, okay. So I was right either way.
All right, before we go to break, this weather report is brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Beat the storm. Schedule your roof and window estimate for free today by calling 954-968-8155. I did it before 11 a.m. That counts as the first hour. Leroy, what's the weather look like?
It's a little breezy, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds. Winds are coming out of I'm going to still say west, but I don't see any clouds above me. And at about 2 or 3 o'clock for the last 3 or 4 days, it has been pouring.
Would it
So
help if
everybody
our
be
plane
careful
was a
out
plane
there.
by
And
west?
Oh, plane going west. What does that mean?
that the winds are coming out of, if the plane's headed west, the winds are coming out of the west.
Is it Spirit Airlines? Could be a ghost. Watch out for
No.
those ghost planes.
So, yeah, everybody be careful. You know it's coming. Like the last couple of days during the show, it's poured, right?
Horrible.
Like
Yeah.
after right after noon, and it's rained pretty hard here in the evenings. So be careful out there. Temperature is probably 86, 87 degrees.
It is currently 89 degrees.
Damn, not even 12 o'clock.
Not even 12 o'clock.
Does this surprise you?
No, it doesn't. But I haven't been outside.
Why are people
Like-
judging my TV? I understand it's small. You know, it's not meant. It's more like another screen.
Forehead is the size of.
Yeah, I saw what he said, Fig. Thanks.
Dude. Hey,
No, don't judge.
dude, I'm really not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's
Like,
about the
how
size of
close
my
you gotta
head.
get that to see it?
It's like another screen. You know, there's a desk here. There's a method to, forget you guys. All right.
Why is it so high?
Right. Like you ain't
That's-
that tall.
It's a lot of problems. It's a lot of problems.
I bet you when you say
Like,
when
why?
you put it up, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So he saw the desk. He started putting the TV up. He didn't
Right.
want to put it too low. And then
You
he
know
just
what?
kept
You know
putting
what?
it
There's
up
probably
high.
a method to the madness because he has children. Well, he's a
Children.
child. Sorry, he's a child. Just
I
one.
am one of children.
You're right. There's two accounts. But yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he probably starts climbing, and then you don't
That's
want
right.
him to.
See, Figgy, I got Spiderman here protecting the TV,
it.
of course.
Mhm.
So
Oh, basically, from what I hear, all you need to do is put a chicken nugget on the table.
he won't leave it alone. We're gonna take a break, come back for the second hour of the Tobin and Leroy show. I'm positive you know nothing about this song as well. I'm positive. This one is I got a glue. I'm from New York, New York.
Yeah, but it's the instrumental.
Yeah, very kind of you. Very kind of you. To spare us. You know, remember we used to start the hour with "It's hour 2." Okay.
Hey,
we don't
I'm glad
talk
you
about
wait.
that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I was
Why is
just
that?
reading something.
Our boys
And
injured.
Tua's hurt.
Oh God.
Michael Penix is hurt.
Oh God.
They brought in a quarterback.
Yeah.
Guess who was out throwing that practice today?
Who was? It says veteran QB, but Cooper Rush.
No.
Oh,
Matt Ryan
what?
was throwing that practice today.
What are we doing here?
He's like the player personnel guy at the gym. They got nobody to throw the football, so
That's
he just went down and
ridiculous.
started throwing.
Yeah, it says
It's like actually really funny.
It's really hilarious. Wait a minute. You're talking about an organization that's probably worth $6-7 billion with a guy who's probably worth more.
Yeah, no,
and they are to the point right now with all the quarterbacking in the world that your GM got to go throw passes.
Leroy, you said you don't run for free, so I think Matt Ryan needs.
He's the GM. It's his job.
Now throw a little extra on there. Throw a
No,
little extra on there.
No.
Practice
It's his
squad
job
QB.
so situations like this don't happen.
Oh, so then he was designing it. Then this is all.
So he knows. So
all part
no,
of his
he
plan.
said, "I'll go throw. I can't find no quarterback that we can bring in."
Yeah, they signed
Cooper
Cooper Rush, so
you
we'll
can't,
see what
like,
happens
here.
with that.
The reason why you need 3 or 4 quarterbacks in camp is because one quarterback can't do all the drills and all the practice.
Yeah.
Right? When you get into the regular season, if you have 2 guys and then you might have a practice squad guy to do the scout team, right? But that's it. You ain't practicing that long. But in camp, right? You can't have one quarterback throwing the ball 100, 150 times a day.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. And
Never seen that before.
What if one of them DNs gets a little frisky off the edge there?
I think he's just throwing warm up or for a couple of days until Cooper Rush gets caught up to speed. Because keep in mind, if you put a new player at the wrong position, it slows everybody else down while he gets caught up. Right? So you're talking about a quarterback, got to learn the lingo, got to learn the checks, got to learn all stuff that guys been learning all year, in off-season program and the mini camps and stuff like that. Now you bring a guy in that's got to learn now. That means you got to wait. Otherwise, offense is not going to function.
Could it be me? My guy over here, Dolphins also in their training camp.
Oh, don't worry. Your guy will be in town. Don't worry when Klay comes.
Chill. Pat wouldn't do that to me. I'm between a rock and a hard place though, because I constantly, obviously, I was more aggressive towards Klay. But I also, not that I hate DeMar DeRozan, I think he's a fine player, but like anytime someone talks to me about DeMar DeRozan, they're like, "Oh, first ballot Hall of Famer," and it just pisses me off.
Why?
Because he's good at mid range. Yes, he scored a lot. But what are we doing here? But
that's what gets you into the Hall of Fame.
That's not excellent to me though. He was consistently.
Was Barkley excellent?
Yeah, he was a round mound of rebound. He even has a nickname. He
didn't win a championship.
Style though, and he made it though. He made it to the championship. It's just some guy was standing in his way.
Didn't he?
No, DeMar. They traded DeMar. And not only
before they got rid of him for somebody that won
they won a championship. I'm like, come on.
So you think you should get downsized for that?
I think marks against you. I'm not saying it was his fault.
Marks against you if your team win a championship after you leave.
Come on. And you were the piece that they got rid of to acquire that. Like, for example,
in Tobin's voice, but it was for Kawhi.
I don't know. So yeah, I got the potential of Klay Thompson. I know those rumors. I saw things, and these aren't from credible sources. My boy Tobes hasn't weighed in on this 100% or hasn't confirmed this, so that's why I can't trust it. But I saw people reporting yesterday on smaller platforms that the buyout is already done. They're already negotiating. He's on his way. He's picking what plane he wants or something like that in regards to this getting done, or this deal getting done. They're already saying, it's in the bag already. He's
finished. Not making a lot of money. He's only making what, 15 million from Dallas. So he won't. No, but when you get a buyout, the Heat will get him from like the mid-level exception. So.
Look, if 6 million or 8 million is
now, here's what's crazy. James, yeah. Here's what's crazy. And this is what's crazy about basketball. Klay gonna make more money than LeBron.
Oh yeah. I saw something that I think like Shohei Ohtani, Caitlin Clark, wow, and LeBron James together make like less than $8 million or something like combined. Obviously,
you know why?
Yeah, because their money doesn't come from the sport.
Because Shohei is getting paid $2 million this year, and he gonna get that Bobby Bonilla until 2062, where he gets $20 million a year.
Yeah, that's probably best because we all know, he's running out of interpreters at this point. you can't blame it on. He's on Kalshi now at this point. His interpreter's on Kalshi.
That's crazy. That kind of just went away more. Like,
oh yeah,
he got deported, right?
Yeah, the interpreter.
The interpreter, yeah.
Yeah. He got a slap on his wrist
with a big old check, I bet,
and a mansion at home, I bet.
Yeah.
Headlines brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami at a Domino's game. Is that? Do I have to say that every time? You always find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you find your pricito. Save now with your pricito at Doral Kia. Has Tobin been reading that all week?
Yes. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
That's the most Latino you've ever sound.
No, what about this? Pancakes and perreo. Got that coming to the Miami Improv.
Not.
All right. Look, what do you think of this? What do you think of this right here?
Yeah, how often do you use that?
All right. Look, you won't be able to deny this next one, though. Come on now. Come on.
Okay, how often do you use that, and who did you steal it from?
And why do you have a night? Oh, who's that? A rate? Come on.
No, it's not a hair pick. It is an instrument.
Yes, Leroy.
I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
Because that looked like a Soul Brother pick. And
no, that's what they use. Yes.
Yeah, but he didn't even use. He was using the smooth side, not even the.
I don't. Yeah.
So nothing like having.
It's Marco.
Nothing like having props and don't even know how to use them.
No. I'm super.
I bet you didn't even hear that vinyl right behind you, boy.
First of all, let me talk about this. This took 6 months to get here.
No way,
6 months to get here, which it's like at this point.
How did that Target?
No way. This is the online. I think his website. This is the red one. I don't know if they.
Oh well, I mean, if it's
a special type.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you even have a record player?
No, dude. Not even a little bit. No, dude. If you know this about me, Brittney.
You are. Hey,
you're actually insane.
You are the epitome of a phony Latino.
Yeah, correct. I do not have a record player.
They're like $50.
Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, it wasn't.
You are the epitome of phony Latino.
No, me?
Right?
What are you talking about? Look, I got another one.
You're Latino. You got Latino props. What's wrong with you?
Look, I got another one just in case.
Where are you pulling these out of?
But he got the Temu version. It's not even real size.
That was a good beat, though. That was a good beat. And then like a couple of these right here. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Azúcar. Look at that.
You are.
Look at that.
I tell you what.
You are. Sounded.
Pancakes and perreo coming to the Miami Improv.
You are Temu Latino.
I'm offended by this. Actually, when we speak to our next guest, according to him, I was Indian. So I have changed.
Oh yeah, you're the Indian guy.
Now?
He comes down to South Florida a lot.
Yeah, I see him because he does the Fort Lauderdale club and then he does the Miami club and he probably does.
Does he do Palm Beach?
Palm Beach is about to open in September. He'll definitely be doing Palm Beach as well. So he'll be coming here probably more often. And of all the weigh-ins, I definitely see him the most. He is the most consistent.
It's like the older they get, the more serious they get.
Oh man, I don't even see Damon smile anymore. I don't even think like I've never seen him smile.
Although it is cool that he does the show with his son.
That is cool. And he's good people. It's just, he's a veteran in the game. So you open up the green room and he's probably laying on the ground with his back or laying on the couch with his legs up in the air because his back hurts. And it's like, all right, I won't bother you now. Clearly you're having lower back pain and that is annoying. But I'm interested to see Marlon because I have to explain to him.
The talent, man.
I apologize. I try not to. But I'm related to Marlon Wayans. I found out I was related to him. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to explain it to him though. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. That is coming next.
Related to what's this guy's name?
DJ Khaled? No, he just changed my diaper. Don't be ridiculous, JFig. He just changed.
That might be one of the craziest. Like, first of all, you're a grown ass man. Stop admitting that story.
Why do you don't think he was the best? He was the best.
After he changed Marco's diaper, he held it up and say, another one.
Another one. I don't know. I heard. I mean, I think this is what happened. DJ Khaled was dating a family friend's daughter, and then the more times the story gets told, all of a sudden my diaper is getting changed by DJ Khaled. And
so it definitely didn't happen.
No one is here to confirm or deny whether or not. If we can talk to Mr. Khaled himself, he can confirm. I'll like.
And who told you?
He's gonna be like,
you tell the story like you remembered it. And you remember DJ Khaled changing.
Oh, I was. Yeah, my legs were up. There was poop.
Whoa! Whoa!
I was a baby, guys.
Wow, and you was like, and you looked up at him. That's where he got the phrase from, and you said, "Another one."
Another one. Yeah, exactly. So he owes me some money at this point. It really is.
Oh my goodness.
So we'll track him down, and we will track down Marlon Wayans when we come back. Tobin and Leroy show. Tobin out. He'll be returning next week. Tomorrow, I believe we have Zach Gelb who'll be in, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what I saw. Leroy, you're still gonna be in?
Yeah. When, tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing with Gelby.
Okay, so yeah, we got Tobin and Leroy. But Tub will be back next week. So it's mainly Leroy and friends for the rest of the week. So
Tub?
Tubin or just Tub? Tubs. I like Tub. Leroy and Tub. Leroy and Tub.
I mean, if that's not the pot, call him the
kettle.
Hey. Calm down.
It's messed up, dude. It's messed up. I saw what's his name? Schmeathan told me I need to have an emotional support treadmill. Gonna walk around with a treadmill, dude. Jeez, dude.
Those that you put underneath your desk.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, like those little things you see late at night.
That's why my TV's so high, guys. I gotta, my walking treadmill. We're gonna take a break and come back with more Tobin and Leroy. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Tobin and Leroy show live here on a Thursday. I'm losing track of my days here. Thursday, July 30th, which
Wednesday was when you got that little bitty ass TV.
no need. No need. Oh, it wasn't good. Oh, it was hilarious. Oh, it was hilarious, I bet.
I'm sure it's a big TV. It just looks.
No, it's not.
It looks like a Tic Tac.
It's like 28 inches or something like that. I don't know. But for some reason, like Brittney has a computer screen behind her that's probably like 14
Don't
inches.
deflect. Honestly, genuinely don't deflect.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it looks
Like
somehow the
she's
same size as mine. I don't understand that. This is supposed to be 2 times larger, but objects in a mirror may be closer than they appear or something like that. I'm not sure. There's a saying on a mirror somewhere about that. We are waiting on Marlon Wayans to call us back. And I believe he's on right now. So I want to take it over to the Toyota of Hollywood guest line, brought to you by Toyota of Hollywood. Shop over 2,000 Toyotas on sale at one location, Toyota of Hollywood on 441 between Hollywood and Sheridan, toyotaofhollywood.com. On the line right now, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Marlon Wayans, who is bringing his Wild Child tour to the Miami Improv Friday, July 31st through Sunday, August 2nd. Mr. Wayans, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good, brother. What's going on?
Man, listen, I want to start off, Rip. Last time we talked, you had the pleasure of deeming me as a racially ambiguous Indian man. And that stuck with me for quite some time. Every time, these people would give me GIFs and emojis in reference to that conversation. But Marlon, I am here to tell you, we're related.
How?
Let me tell you.
I'm curious too.
No, I'm about to hit you with it right now. I'm about to hit you with it right now. Shantae, your niece, correct?
Yeah.
Shantae is married to Shay, and Shay's brother is Demetrius, and Demetrius' half sister is my cousin. So therefore, through half sisters, half cousins, half brothers, and through marriage twice.
Basically, I don't know you at all.
No.
You gotta go through all that marriages and family and cousins, and your first cousin slept with my first cousin, and
That's
they were
right.
cousins. Yeah, man.
You don't think so?
You can't. I did 23andMe. Your Indian ass ain't showing up.
No. I actually think we look alike. Once I found out, I kind of put pictures of us next to each other. I kind of think we look alike.
Man, send me those pictures so I can bat those rumors down.
Oh, no.
Hey, I bet you've never had a conversation like that. I think we related.
I had some white guy come up to me and tell me we're cousins. And I was like, no way. He was, we're cousins, serious. I was like, how? And I was like, and he was white, like he was white as snow. I was like, you must be from the rape side of the family.
Is that, you think so? Look, see, mine is much better. I married in. So look, I can't.
Some slave master took something from somebody.
They did, not me. I'm a part of the family. They did that to us, Marlon. Who? Point them out. I'll do that for the family. I'll do that. I'll take them out for the family. Marlon Wayans.
And I know we got the enforcer in the house.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I'm there. And look, I'll see you this weekend at the Miami Improv, of course. And then we'll talk about Thanksgiving plans then. Because I'm not sure if it's gonna be my house this year. It could be your house. I don't know. We'll talk about it. That's a family thing. We'll keep between us.
No damn Indian food for Thanksgiving.
Come on, man. A little bit of curry ain't never hurt nobody for Thanksgiving, man. You gotta be thankful.
Man, the little bit of curry is all you need, and you start smelling like curry for a month.
Yeah, that's true too. Hey, Marlon, you come down here a lot, and I remember you coming down even before the Improv. But is there a place other than Miami that you really enjoy coming to? Like, what's another spot? I know you can name all the big cities, but sometimes there's spots that it's a good vibe. You enjoy going there, and you always put them on your tour.
I actually like going to Houston, and I always like going to Austin. Miami's always a turn up. So those three are probably my favorites.
Yeah, I was telling him that I've seen, you know, a fair amount of our brothers and cousins, the Wayans that come down, but definitely by far every time you come down, you sell the place out for sure. So if you already haven't grabbed your tickets, make sure, again, Miami Improv, Friday, July 31st, Sunday, August 2nd. We got 5 shows total. You know, sometimes it gets so packed, he has to add an extra show. So make sure you get those tickets for sure. Marlon, I just had an opportunity to show my nephew Scary Movie 6 yesterday. Actually, he was maybe like 3 years old when the first Scary Movie came out, so it was his first opportunity to enjoy a film like this because you know, Scary Movie came out in June, pretty successful, grossed nearly 230 million worldwide, and had the ability to capture the same essence of the first movie in that no one was safe.
Yes.
No one, and everyone from, you know, this race to that belief, no one was safe. It's not like you were picking on one. Anyone could get it. How does it feel to be able to create a timeless movie that captures the same essence of the first one?
Man, that's just what we do. I mean, I think the personality of the movie is the personality of the people that bought you the movie. So that's just our sense of humor. We're equal opportunity offenders. We grew up in a diverse world in New York, and we made fun of everybody then, and we just keep making fun of people. So, you know, for us, it's about finding as many laughs as we can, and hopefully not just this generation, but the next generation and generation after that can enjoy it and laugh. I want to create smiles. These little people need to smile more.
Hey, do you guys go at it on set? Because I would imagine that if you're doing a movie like that, then you're definitely having fun with each other.
Oh, I mean, we try to make each other laugh for sure.
Right.
And we always try to do something different, but we're there to support each other. You know, when Sean was doing his scene in the church, you know, I just made sure that, you know, what more can we extract? What more funny? Dion, what are you thinking? Regina, what are you thinking? My thing is find as many funny moments as we possibly can, because there's one thing in making a movie. You know, sometimes movies people enjoy. Classics, they don't enjoy them as much as they do until it's 20 years later. Then they open it up like a fine bottle of wine and like, yo, this is a great bottle. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, specifically with that
I
church
know.
scene.
I was just waiting for your palate to mature.
Look, the church scene that you're talking about where Regina, Dion, and Sean are bouncing back and forth. It's not only what Sean's saying, it's their commentary on it. And it's those kind of moments. And then, you know, the moment that you have with Kai Cenat, where it transcends a generation. It transcends whatever, you know, the intended audience is or whatever they label as the intended audience. And like I said, man, I have my 17-year-old nephew there who's never seen these scary movies, and he was able to connect with the jokes, and he was able to laugh and find it just as funny as I did when I first saw you, you know, doing the I See Dead People. Which, by the way, we got to talk about that first scary movie because there's some Mandela effects that are currently going viral. Everyone is talking about. I remember the one in which he says, "Reach for my strong hand." Apparently, that's not what he said.
No. He said, grab my...
I think it was good hand.
Grab my good hand. I swore it was a strong hand.
I swore it was a strong hand.
Yeah, we
even
wrote
in
it.
This movie.
I think we wrote it strong hand, and he said good hand.
Like, but how in my soul do I feel like it's even in the new movie? You know, that same character comes back, and he even mentions the same thing again. He says strong hand. Kind of just blew my mind. This whole Mandela effect is it's going viral essentially.
Well, that and I See Dead People. I didn't say I see white people. I see dead people. That was definitely. I definitely said that. I remember saying I seen dead people.
Maybe in another timeline because I remember white people.
It definitely was.
Like, what are you
and
doing?
again, you thought we were related.
We
So-
are related. No, we totally are related. We totally are. Look, you'll see. I'm gonna buy you a Christmas gift.
I think I see dead people. Whatever you say, we're related.
Okay. All right. Yeah, those are our ancestors, Marlon. Those are our ancestors.
No.
Now,
Yeah.
I saw that you were able to include some more family in there, family that I've met on the road. But I saw that you didn't cut them any slack. I heard that you actually made each one of your family members who were interested in doing the film actually go through the audition process. Tell me more about that.
I did. I made everybody audition. Some roles we kind of handed out, one-liners. Unfortunately, I cut my son and his cousin Marlon. Their scene got cut, but he was a champ about it. You still see their face, but we just cut their dialogue the way Keenan cut our dialogue, and I'm gonna get you sucker. So we ain't nothing. So, and then the baby is the one that I didn't have audition because I knew she was great. She was the one that was holding the scrotum, and she goes, "What the F?" And she drops them. That was my other child. That's my baby.
Yeah, look, we got
all the parents was like, people are like, I can't believe they had a child in there holding a scrotum and saying profanity. Who's her parent? I was like, oh, that would be me.
That would be me, actually. That would be me, right?
Is it a good thing to make like the people closest to you go through that process? So the only movies they don't make are Marlon Wayans movies, that they have an opportunity to see if they like it and kind of do other things.
Well, I mean, you got to earn your keep. You know,
right.
It wasn't given to us, so why would I give it to you? You got to come. You got to take it. You got to learn to write. You got to learn
serious.
You got to learn. I take them through the whole process. They watch me go from soup to nuts to put this movie together. So, you know, it's not an accident. Everything is on purpose, and everything is purposed.
I'm just, you know, now that we're family, you know, we'll talk about my opportunity to.
We're not family.
Okay, no, that's fine.
You're
fine.
not gonna stop.
No, me. Look,
crazy. This guy's he's delusional.
Hey,
no. Shay, Auntie Shay, and I. Yeah,
I love Shay. I know Shay. Shay family.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't seen his wedding though.
Okay. Well, I mean,
let it go.
Marco was a destination.
You tried to land the plane. It didn't land. You had to do when they circle around and re-land it.
I still got
you got another chance here. Yeah, you got to do a go around. Like it ain't landing, brother.
Land in Rhode Island and refuel.
Yep.
I'll have plenty of opportunities this weekend at the Miami Improv. Friday, July 1st, 2 shows. Saturday, August 1st, we got 2 shows. And Sunday, August 1st. As of right now, we got 1 show, but do not sleep. Those tickets are going fast. One more quickly before we get out of here, Marlon. Another thing that I had seen been circulating around the internet is you have actually been nominated as an unsung hero of 90s footwear. Now, everyone talks about the Fresh Princes and the Martins, but they went back and dissected your footwear from your time appearing on the Wayans Brothers television show. And you had some heat. Marlon. Is that something that was intentional? Tell me about your I'm trying to tell these people about sneakers.
It was definitely intentional. It wasn't just sneakers. It was fashion. It was putting all these black companies on, supporting them, from Aniche to Cross Colors to Carl Kanai to Mecca, and you know, me and Sean supported that movement. You know, I think if it wasn't for us doing that, there wouldn't be, you know, the Sean Johns of the world wouldn't existed. The what's Jay-Z's, the Rockefeller wear wouldn't existed. I think we were definitely an integral part of that, you know, marriage between fashion and culture. And the sneakers was definitely intentional. Because on Wayans Brothers, we used to do it, but on Living Color was where it really started. My brother Damon always had the heat on. So when we did Wayans Brothers, it was our turn to do it. And I was like, yo, I want nothing but fire every episode. 2 and 3 different pairs.
Listen, and
I
it was
still got those sneakers. I need to sell them.
I was gonna ask. Listen, Leroy promised my brother sneakers about 3 years ago because he played in the NFL. They gave him a bunch of sneakers. I ain't cashing on that. Fam, brother, cousin, family, please come on. Hey. What size you wear, Marlon? What size you wear, bro?
Hey, I'm gonna go out on the limb,
12,
Marlon.
And it sounds like you wear a 7. So
no, that's
I don't
think why is that? That's not. I don't understand.
No.
I don't understand why.
Hey, no.
That hurts.
Oh my goodness! You know, the first time you see a Marlins, the first thing you're gonna do is look at his feet, right?
Come on,
For
man.
reasons I can't explain.
Exactly.
Adequate size.
They no more than the 8. He's no more than the 8. He's like, I wear 3 pairs of socks. You'll look ridiculous.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the legend himself, Marlon Wayans, again, live at the Miami Improv this weekend. 5 shows, Friday through Sunday. Go to MiamiImprov.com. Make sure you catch them. And make sure you get Scary Movie, which is available right now. The extended cut. Got that thing yesterday. The extended cut is available right now. You can watch it at home. Marlon, I want to thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
All right. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Why are you embarrassed the family?
No, come on. He's my family.
With that ridiculousness.
No, he's my family. We're all family. We're all
No,
family.
he won't let this go.
He's not even claiming here.
Yes.
This
He
is. I don't
thinks
know
you're
why he's doing
Indian.
that. I don't know why he's doing that though. That's not. That hurts.
Let me go to the show this weekend.
Yeah, let us
Yeah.
come and
Yeah.
and
He goes,
Come by.
you that Indian guy.
That's
Like
not, I don't know
once
why he.
that don't go away.
Mhm.
That's not gonna go away.
Janelle Dixon, right there in the chat. That's my cousin, whose cousins, brothers, cousins, twice married, cousin, sister, twice removed. We're all family here. We're all family. Why would I lie? Why would I lie, ladies and gentlemen?
Because
Why would I lie?
I went to the baby shower and there was no Janelle's there. There was the crazy aunt.
Janelle was busy, and Cookie can't control how crazy she is.
Cookie was on one.
Cookie was on one, and she stole a centerpiece. I haven't forgotten.
That's it. I'm surprised nobody left with table and chairs.
No, they're
They're from
drilled
the
to the
Improv,
ground.
that'd be really bad.
All right, well, I'm going to wipe my
she
tears.
said she was there.
See, I told you.
You didn't even know.
Well, yeah, a lot going on. I had to stop Cookie from stealing. I was too busy. I couldn't focus on who was there.
Wait, I'm confused now. Is that someone that you actually know?
My
No.
aunt Cookie? Oh, Janelle, yes. That is the cousin. That is okay. So Janelle is my cousin. Her half brother's sister married Marlon's niece.
Mhm.
So
Do you know anybody past Janelle?
my cousin Janelle? You don't really need to know anyone past Janelle. Once you know Janelle,
No, you don't know. If you don't know her half brother,
Like you can,
Yeah.
if you can say you know
let's get a
them,
picture. Yeah,
then yeah. But guess what? If you know them,
these are all semantics.
then you would have probably got invited to something that everybody went to.
And you know what? I'm
But
offended
if
by
you
that.
don't know them and you just using a family tree to associate,
Yeah.
right?
Why? I don't understand.
Demetrius.
So Janelle is related to the Wayans family, not you.
Not
I don't know.
Like,
if
I just want to make that
say-
clear, Janelle. We're not coming for you.
No,
you are
but-
definitely a part of their family. Marcos is
I
not.
wouldn't say a part of the family. But I'm a part of her family, though. So by
But
association,
from a different point.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go. Dave South said it
As
perfectly.
As
soon as you say through marriage,
you're
not
not
related.
we have to group. Look, we're adding Shay to the group. Add me to the group chat, Janelle, if possible. If put me in the group chat, let me talk to Uncle Marlon. He's just confused, guys. Don't worry about that.
Oh my
I'll-
goodness.
I'll speak to him
So
this
let's
weekend.
We'll be at the show this weekend.
Yes, we'll be there.
Let's revisit.
Family
In
interact.
the last couple of days,
Yes,
he has said DJ Khaled changed the diaper
he did.
and
Maybe.
you're related to Marlon Wayans. That's
All right.
like that should be part of the is he lying? Are we lying or not lying? When we did
Why
that.
you always lying? When you,
But
all right, look.
yeah,
I did
you
my
know
best.
what?
Yeah.
Now we back over the Atlantic trying to bring the plane around and land it again because you kept doing fly-throughs or whatever they call them. Go arounds.
While we're in the Atlantic, Leroy, can you do me a favor giving us a weather report brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting? Hurricane season is here. Make sure your roof and windows are ready. Call 954-968-8155 for a
All
free
right.
estimate.
It's quite breezy, but what are those like those thin clouds way up high? Is that considered cloudy?
Those are
Because the
cumulus
sun
clouds.
still comes through 'em. So I'm gonna go ahead on and say we got some cloudiness. I'm gonna say partly cloudy, although it's really sunny by my house. Winds are coming out of the west at about, I'm saying 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting a little bit higher. And it's got to be at 90, 91 degrees now. If it hasn't been, I would also expect some rain.
Yeah, we're at 91 degrees right now. Precipitation definitely on the horizon, and a heat advisory in effect from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. today with heat index values of 106 to 110. So long story short, it's gonna be a scorcher and it's gonna rain.
Yep.
Let's see. I think if I'm not mistaken, we probably got to combine breaks here. So we will do that. We will take an
because
extended
it took
break.
you a while to land that plane.
Took you a while to connect the family tree.
Oh
No,
my goodness. The first half of the interview was you explaining how y'all was related.
Yeah, he basically was ready to just like.
Yeah. That's
He
why
just needs
I threw in the question. I guess now I understand why Tobin got mad at me. I'm sorry, Tobin. You know why? Because I saw you landing that plane, and I better co-pilot this and ask another question because he was sounding like he was getting irritated, and I wanted to break it up.
Oh, look at Janelle. Look on the way out. Khaled used to date my cousin's cousin, Amber. Look at that, dude. Come on, guys.
Cousin's cousin.
All right, you know what? We're getting too far. We're focusing on the wrong things here. We're gonna take a break.
Oh, y'all one of them families. Y'all one of them families that think y'all related to everybody.
Listen,
I'm about to just start calling you Adam and Eve. like you making it sound like your family was the epicenter of the start of human.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
My aunt one time partied with Jason Taylor in Cancun,
Hey,
so I'm related to Jason Taylor.
Question.
Like, no.
Question. Can I just say this?
How
do you even have any
was that party?
In your family?
Do I have? Yeah, Demetrius.
You don't know him.
All right, we're gonna.
Let's go to break.
You don't know him.
Please go to break before.
Right,
like, oh my goodness.
Asuka.
Yeah, now you want to be Latino again. Boy, you a chameleon.
I'm diverse. More Tobin and Leroy when we come back. This is my family right here.
-1.
You're related to Fat Joe too?
Me and Fat Joe have the same birthday, so like, pretty much. Welcome back. It is the 12 o'clock hour of the Tobin and Leroy show. We got Figgy here, we got Brittney here, and we have me here, as Schmeathan says, you are Fat Joe without the Joe. That's great. Just a cup of Joe. Just a cup of Joe over here. We have been talking Miami Dolphins, as we heard from De'Von Achane earlier. We'll be hearing from Zach Sieler and a couple other players a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and get into some headlines, shall we? These headlines are brought to you by our friends at Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. Leroy, do not look at Schmeathan's comment and laugh immediately. It is no need. Oh, that's great. That's funny, isn't it? That's good. Real nice. Real nice.
Hey, because it hits, right? Like you read it, and
then you do the math on what he's talking about. We had mentioned this earlier in the show as well. Your Miami Marlins just got done with a sweep. After bouncing back from their franchise high 12-game losing streak, more of like a franchise low, I should say. But they are bouncing back. Did you go back to it? Is there related to the Wayans? And Brittney is French. Is Brittney not French?
Exactly. Thank you, Marcos.
That was a whole nother conversation.
Well, I
like
agree.
Same conversation.
Here's the difference between me and Marcos is that he genuinely believes that he is related to the Wayans brothers. And that DJ Khaled, and DJ Khaled changed his diaper. Meanwhile, all I said is I could be French. Nobody knows. That's all I said.
Wow, you sound delusional, Brittney. I mean, grow
I'm
up.
delusional.
I mean, I haven't seen anybody French in your family, and you saw my family who was just on the phone.
Have you even seen her?
You've never even met my family.
Bonjour. Which dog is that, Leroy? I see.
Dre.
Better watch out with that one.
The biter.
The biter.
He just come in and just.
He wants to cuddle.
He thinks he cuddles with his teeth.
No.
He's gotten better though.
Yeah, I remember when he was young and like he was messing up. I think I was at your house and he was on your Michigan blanket or something like that, just kind of like messing it up,
chewing everything. Now he has beds. He has a bed and he takes it, pulls it around the house and teethes on it. But he's a big dog to be teething.
Yeah, that is a big dog. I remember his paws were as big as my hands, which are bigger, by the way. My feet are bigger than a size 8. All right. Want you to know
you
that.
never disclosed your shoe size, so therefore I don't.
He wears 10.5s.
Oh, how do you know that?
It's 11.
Because
to get him shoes.
Because I asked him what size shoes because I have shoes that I have like in the box. I haven't worn that word.
So you're not a 10.5 because you just said that you weren't.
No. But I'll fit in those, Leroy. If you want to give me those, I will squeeze into
So what size are you?
I'm like 11.5. Let's go get a shoe.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Size?
He's 10.5. He's 10.5.
If I grab your nephew's shoe,
oh, you're getting no. We don't even know if he's telling the truth.
No, he wears 10.5 because I wear 12, and we couldn't.
It's that every time Marcos is near us, we look at his shoes and his feet look so small compared to his height.
Why did you have to go off in the corner and grab a shoe?
Because I feel like
you
nothing.
Grabbed the big pair?
You don't have shoes on right now?
No, in my home. No, I'm chilling. See, all right. I don't know if you guys can see. Should I take a picture? Do I got?
But those are used shoes, so you probably bought a size because they had them.
Already used.
These are thick socks.
Yeah, are you wearing what kind? How many socks are you wearing?
See, these are 212. How many socks? What are you talking?
There's
about?
12. You don't wear a 12.
I want you to get those shoes that you always wear over here that we always think are
that you can't tie the shoelaces.
Well, I don't know what shoes. Look, guys, I don't understand what am I big? I don't understand. Sometimes you tell me I'm Fat Joe without the Joe, and other times I have little baby feet. So are you saying I'm this big bowling ball with little twinkle toes? Is that what the hell's going on? Am I a mammoth or not? I need you to figure it out. I need something.
Look,
no, there you go.
My shoes.
Somebody said put it
kind of like the same size. So.
Oh God.
What size are those? Look at my feet next to yours.
So you just wear different size shoes?
Okay, listen, as you grow, you don't have that. Women don't have that same problem. Leroy, have you had this problem where like some shoes are made kind of like different size? For example, Huaraches fit tight
by like half a size, not two sizes.
Exactly. It's not 2 sizes. There's no 10. There's no 10 action. Leroy's gonna fall. There's
no
10
action. I was literally so concerned there for a second. I was like, is he gonna fall?
No, he can't. He can't put his poor arm at risk doing such a thing.
Like, I want you to find these shoes. Every time you wear these, I think they're funny.
US 12, the red ones. Oh, Huaraches. Those are the ones you got to get. I got you. I'll get those right now. Huaraches. Like, by the way, that was 12. I don't. So understand.
You don't even know what size shoe you actually wear, is what you're telling me.
Because it has to range between 11 and 12. But look, now I got to go. This is the disrespect that I've received. And you know what? You're not friends, Brittney.
How small they look.
So, Marcos.
Never said I was.
Marcos.
Yes.
How come when I asked you what size shoe you wear?
Yeah.
Next to a regular foot.
Because I said I have shoes.
Next to a regular, is there just a foot out?
How come we ain't figure out that you wore the same size?
Next to Vlad, look at his shoes. How they look.
All right, let's see. Next.
That's right, Dr. Toboggan. Let the good times roll. Only I would know what that means. That's a saying down home.
Yeah, Marcos, I'm perplexed at the moment by your shoe size.
He wears a 10.5. He has 12s, but I told him I have some 12s, brand new. And he was saying my brother wears those sizes. So I know we had this conversation before. He wears a 10.5. And the other reason why you know he got a 10.5, want me to tell you why? Because he got to go through his shoes to find a 12. Because
he's taking it off a long time.
If I go in my closet, I just grab a pair of shoes.
Exactly my point.
He's not grabbing shoes. He's looking for the right size.
As somebody who has a big foot, I don't appreciate when people appropriate our culture.
You know what? I got big wide feet.
I wear a size 10 in women.
To
size 8
works well with balance.
Just grab an Elmo shoe.
That's
Elmo shoe.
Like this one is probably.
No, I didn't ask for that one. Did I?
So you asked for the red shoe, and I don't think it's that small. I don't really think. I don't really think it's that. What do you? It's like
that's 7 closer to your shoe size, though.
It's not. No, it's not.
Put it on your feet.
13 and Huarache? That's crazy. I'm telling you, Huarache is too much.
Look, when he had that injury, I have a.
That's perfect. I don't understand. That's exactly what.
You smacked him.
That is.
Wait, like he couldn't get in it. He had to take a look.
It was swelling from falling off of a ladder. I apologize.
Wait, but here's the crazy thing about that whole situation, right? You swore that you could just walk it off.
Oh no, I did though.
It took you 5 months.
No. It was a fracture, and I've never felt.
And you weren't in a boot though.
Nope, I wasn't in a boot.
So how come when I said, "Hey, I tore my biceps tendon," I end up looking like this, and you say you broke your foot and you bouncing around 3 days later?
I wouldn't say necessarily I was bouncing around. I was kind of doing this. Oh, look at me. Oh, see how quick I can go.
It took you a long time, though.
I love how everything is just shaking in your house.
Oh.
The whole apartment building. You say the whole apartment building is shaking.
My goodness.
Dude, you're not doing yourself any favors right now.
I just don't understand. So if the apartment is shaking, then we can agree that I'm a big person. Then though, how do I have little baby feet? I just
big
don't
people
understand.
got little feet.
That's our question.
Hey, my brother wears a 10.5, and he's 400.
How tall is he?
6'1", 6 foot.
Okay, 10.5.
Dude,
why did you send me a picture of your shoe size?
Oh, I meant to send it to the group chat. Look, I got 4 different shoes there: 12, 13, and 11
and there's none of them that because you buy dead people's shoes.
That's not true.
Like you can't get like
Marcos,
when you buy
that are not your size. Like that's so concerning.
When you buy used shoes, you don't buy your size. You buy closest to your size.
He rounds it up.
That's weird. He doesn't even round it up. That's not even rounded up. That's by a half size.
And he say, I'd rather go bigger than smaller. So that's how you end up in the 13. Because I really like these shoes.
No, the 13 was a Hirachi. The 13, where the hell is a Hirachi? The 13 was a Hirachi. I'm telling you, Hirachi.
One more time.
Shoes. Look, guys, you're gonna tell me that this is little? Are you kidding me? Look at this, dude. I promise.
Grab your child, take a picture of each other's feet.
Yeah, because those Elmo shoes look pretty big for a 3-year-old.
Oh, the Elmo shoes are big, are they? Is that what we're saying?
I have a 4-year-old nephew, and I think those are too big for him.
What are you guys thinking?
So your son has a bigger foot than you?
These are my shoes, Brittney.
Like how small these shoes look. Like I don't get it.
I know.
Again, those are.
But the other thing is the other reason why they're small because when you don't tie it up, it looks wide, and then that takes away from.
Bro?
Yeah, you don't have big feet, Marcos. You wear 10.5. Stop lying. We had this conversation,
but like not one of
because I wouldn't have gave shoes to your brother. I would have gave them to you.
I just want shoes, Leroy. I'll make it fit. You saw me.
There you go. We know you'll make it fit. That's why you got 12s and 13s, but you know you only wear 10.5.
His shoe next to my shoe.
Because you buying used shoes.
Figgy just keeps putting up random pictures
of your feet.
She has like a whole catalog dedicated to. I didn't realize.
No, these are just good pictures.
I gotta start charging you for these, dude.
She has an album. She has an album on her phone.
Album.
His feet.
No, I just searched up his face.
She has a foot finder. She has me on foot finder apparently.
I did not.
Yeah.
Now, like I'm about to put these dogs on camera.
Do not put your.
I'm about to put these dogs on camera.
Our viewership is gonna go up.
I bet you still got that. I bet you the foot you broke still swollen and hurts.
No, I don't
because it didn't properly heal.
You know what? There's a next to Jimmy now.
Oh, Jimmy got bigger feet than you.
No, Jimmy wears a size 22. I don't think you've seen Jimmy's feet. Jimmy is.
Look at that. Look like, and it doesn't help that you're wearing black shoes, but the shoes that Jimmy got on look massive.
So you mean the shoes that I have in my hand that I am showing you the size of doesn't matter. But this picture through another camera that Fig is zooming in on, you're like, oh, look at that. Look at that.
I'm telling you.
Okay, put this.
We didn't have that conversation.
Show the camera.
We didn't have a conversation. Wait, Marcos.
On my foot. Yes.
Marcos, we didn't have the conversation about what size shoe you wear. And
yes.
Right.
But
and the reason why we went to your brother was why? Because we had different shoe size. I know I wear a 12.
Little baby feet. That's why.
Side.
Hold on, look at that calf though.
I don't need to see your calf.
Can we just acknowledge the calf though, real quick? Real quick though, can we acknowledge the calf though? Just like one thing about the calf.
By your name.
Now where's your
name?
Please be careful.
Do the thing where you point your toe. You know when you mash your toe in the shoe to see if it fit.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Too much white, please.
What are we going on?
You're like so.
How do I do this? I don't understand. How am I supposed to show?
And how much space is between your toe and the top of the shoe? And what size are those? A 13?
No, this one is 12. I would say it is about 60% of a thumbnail.
Oh, you're full of it. Get out of my face.
Guys, what
There's
do
no
you?
way.
I don't understand.
Because most people don't get shoes that tight.
Oh, what if I do a video? What if I do a video? Huh? Video?
No, on second thought, get in a car and come over here.
Yeah.
At this point, I literally like I don't understand.
Like
You're denying the evidence.
Next to your shoes look bigger.
They do.
Figgy, I'm sorry, the angles on your photo are not flattering.
Now, Jennifer, if I may, them some big ass shoes, but not big because your foot
They're
big,
tall.
just big because
They're
they
just
big.
platforms,
Yeah, they're
but
All right,
that's it.
this is what we're doing here. We got a shoe on. We got shoe on. No sock, by the way. We're sockless with it. Got the dogs out. I don't know. How can you confirm if this is for? Oh, I can just poke my toe out like that. Like I'm gonna poke my toe out.
Don't do
Poke.
that.
What?
Poke.
I'm so confused.
Oh, are we
See,
gonna
so-
finally see the webbed toes?
Oh, listen, you got to pay for those. That is on the.
There's a
He
paywall.
got
You want
only
to give that away
toads.
for free?
Marcos do only toads.
That's a point, and it hurts, Leroy. I want you to know.
Wait, did you say that, Leroy, or someone else?
That was Leroy. That was
Okay, I'll
Leroy.
give you a
Oh, you mean like did he steal it from the chat?
No.
He's
Oh, I was
liable, but no,
asking
that was all
if,
him.
like,
Hey,
if he
listen,
read it off the chat.
I come up with my own material at times.
No, but you said it like you were reading, so that's why I was confused. I just
No.
wanted to make sure I was awarding the right person a point.
Man, look at those legs, dude. I tell you what, these legs, looker.
I'm
Right.
terrified.
Sucks when the best part about you though is like your calves. Well, watching the toe move, you see the toe move. You're seeing the toe move. I don't understand. I apologize. Let me just go ahead and apologize to our radio audience.
This is ridiculous.
Let's just apologize for the segment. It's their fault. Personally, it's their fault.
You should apologize for lying.
Exactly.
You know, I'm gonna call my cousin Marlon, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. More Tobin and Leroy when we come back. What we got? You know what? It's about that time. Let's play What the Kids Say when we come back on the Tobin and Leroy Show. Welcome back to the Tobin and Leroy show. You got caught up there, Brittney. I know you did. And you played the same song again.
I know.
And normally I would let it slide because who cares? Not a big deal. But Tobin would is it like, is it obviously you're doing stuff, you throw in a song, really not that big of a deal. He would chastise me every time something like that happened and spend like 3 minutes.
It's fair.
But anywho,
I'll take criticism.
It is the Tobin and Leroy show. Critics welcome. Tobin out. He'll return next week. In the meantime, we got Leroy, Figgy, Brittney, and the newest Wayans, myself.
-1.
I've had an opportunity to spend some time. I have put in my my ballot for Uncle of the Year, and last week took my niece to a Megan Maroney concert. That was fabulous, of course. And this week, that's really the only reason. Had you guys not been there, and Tobin was a great piece of that for sure. I had an opportunity to be educated this entire time. Oh, that's funny, Leroy. That's funny to you. Oh, you just think he's just on a roll today, isn't he, Leroy? Isn't he? No one's ever seen Schmeathan. No one knows what he looks like. All right, that's Eric Spoelstra in this photo. Don't take his side, Leroy.
I'm not taking any sides. I just laugh at all jokes.
I have had an opportunity to hang with these Gen Zers, and they have been teaching me some things. So now I am going to go ahead and educate the rest of you in the same way that I have been educated. Okay, you know what? Just do a show with Schmeathan then, huh? You just want to laugh it up because I have abnormally small televisions on my wall
and abnormally small
feet. Although no response to my video. Let me see.
What video? You sent the video?
I sent it in the chat of what the shoe.
Oh,
no. My question for you is: how far were you pushing your foot up to the front, and how much space is around your feet in the shoe?
We got a shoe on. Wow, look, she's reviewing the footage. Thank you, Figgy. She's like, you know what? I may have.
No, he did because he took it while he was on air.
Oh, that's right. Smart. You never know, though. I'm still liable to let one slip. See, so that was poke, by the way. If you're hearing that, I said poke. I said the word poke there. Anyway, let's go ahead and play our favorite segment, What the Kids Say. And let's see if you guys are up to date on today's slang. Let's start with an easy one. So what's a softball? I got faith in you. This one's an easy one. We got mog or mogging. M-O-G.
I actually just used this in a sentence to Jen.
This past break,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you totally understand. Leroy, do you have any idea? Mogging, mog. What would that be?
Why? I
want to give it a guess? Any chance?
I gotta understand
where it comes from.
You're bothering me.
You want me to use it in a sentence?
Like
spelling bee?
Yeah, what sentence you got?
If it helps, Leroy, like I only understand like 25% of it.
So it's like, okay, Jen absolutely mogged everybody in that picture.
Oh my god, thanks.
Okay. Now what do you think it means, Leroy?
I don't know.
Okay. I would say personally, if someone told me that, I would be like, oh, she cropped everyone out. Because that's what she does. But
she zoomed in on everybody.
Nope.
No,
mogging derives from the term amog, alpha male of the group. That is a root word, but it is being the person who outshines or outstages everyone simply by having a better look or physique. Teams often use variations like jaw mogging, hair mogging, and it is related and comparable to another term I'm sure you're familiar with, looks maxing.
By the way, I hate these words.
Essentially, you look really good. You look great. And like,
why not just say that?
But in a competitive manner too.
Because
like
you mogged.
You mogged.
Like you're mogging us with that beard today on the stream.
Yeah, well, you're doing something with that, but I don't know. If but, I think
that's it. It'll be gone
calf
tomorrow.
mogging. Oh, look, my calves. Oh, I be calf mogging often. Every time I take a step, I calf mog. But I would say the next time, this is what you need to use these words for, Leroy. When Rebecca asks you an opinion on a photo, you'll be like, wow, I don't even know how to use it. You mogged. You mogged in this one. And she's
is that proper?
Yeah, like you mogged.
I would guess she has no idea.
No, she knows. She has to know. She's on the TikToks.
She's the daughter of my wife, who is oblivious to all that. Well, she would say, I already know 2 languages and now I gotta learn slang.
Now, and it gets worse. It gets much harder too. What about this one, Leroy? We go from Mog to the complete opposite. How about a chud? What do you think about chud?
Knucklehead?
Kind of close. Chud. You ever heard of that one?
No.
Brittney?
Use it in a sentence.
Yes.
Brittney's used to this one as well. See, these slangs exist.
I actually call my friends chuds.
Yeah.
Knuckleheads.
Chudlings.
Yeah.
Sometimes chuddies. Chudlings.
Wow. Little versions of chuds. Essentially, a chud is it's broadly meant a general loser, boorish person, a bum, if you will, a lazy person. And Brittney calls all of her friends these things. Apparently.
It's a term of endearment.
Yes,
there's a lot of words that are terms of endearment that'll get your ass kicked, so be careful.
Here's another one. This one is actually gaining popularity. LARP. You ever heard of LARP? LARP in my day was live action role play. You know those guys who like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, and they're like 5 magic, and like they're throwing these fake whatever. That is what I knew LARP to
I wouldn't have known it by your definition.
No, yeah,
it's just like these people that play out these live action magic games.
So IRL,
essentially something like that.
Yeah, it stands for live action role play. LARP.
Yeah. But now
which basically is also they could be chuds, because that seems like something.
I mean, you could call them a chud.
Yeah. Like,
you don't judge here.
Like, wait. You ain't doing that in mogging. You definitely doing that in chudding.
Yeah, for sure. A bunch of chuds out there. No one's mogging. No one's looks maxing.
I mean, did you see the movie Role Play?
No.
Oh, okay.
What? When did that come out? Who's in Role Play?
Role
models.
Role models. I mean,
yes,
role models.
Yes. That is LARPing. That is exactly
role models.
Yeah, Role Play is a different movie, Leroy. I'm not
sure.
I'm not sure what we're talking about. I'm not sure what's going on.
Role models.
Yes, role models.
They like
for sure. That is a good example of LARPing. But now it's used for someone who is.
Look at the people that do it.
Correct. But I wouldn't even call them chuds, because at least they have the energy to make their outfits and stuff. They're just losers. But God bless them.
Oh my goodness.
God bless them. Play a real sport. But God bless you.
I apologize to all the LARPers out there.
Oh yeah, don't hit me with your 5 magic. So sorry. They would say nowadays though that, for example, Jake Paul is LARPing a boxer. You know, someone
pretending to be acting out like you're not real.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay. All right.
Yeah, like people would say I'm LARPing in my size 12 shoes. Which is
exactly.
They would say that. That doesn't mean.
No,
why can't we just say in regular English that we know your feet ain't that big?
You know why? I noticed because they're very they're less words possible. They're very abbreviated in the text and stuff like that. So like even I'm like talking to my nephew, and I'm like, yeah, I said something.
Called all these things these past 2 weeks.
No, but I saw that he posted a picture and someone commented and was like, "Holy chud!" And I was like, "What? What does that mean?" Oh, I was like, "Wow, I'm not sure what that means." What about this one? This one's new. This one's gaining popularity. Are you familiar with Saucy Santana by any chance? Saucy Santana originated this term, "Quiet on the Creek." Quiet on the Creek. Has that one hit your timelines or your algorithm yet, Brittney?
No, that one I don't.
Hey, listen, it's coming. I'll tell you what. Quiet on the
Creek.
Shut
your mouth.
Close, yeah. Essentially, yeah. Quiet on the Creek is the beginning of a song that is gonna hit your algorithm soon enough. But it means
Is
to
this Drake?
no. This is Saucy
Oh.
Santana. That's a person. That's a person.
Mm.
Not to broadcast private business, secret relationships, or quiet wins. Essentially,
Stop running your mouth.
Stop running. Quiet on the creek. Quiet on the creek.
Yeah, that sounds self-explanatory.
Yeah, that one is probably makes the most sense as opposed to like all these ones. But you know what? I think you did pretty good, Leroy. You did a pretty good job at comprehending. Brittney, excellent. You got 3 out of the 4 terms. Figgy, I don't even know what's going on over there. Like you somehow are younger.
No, I knew none.
Yeah, you're younger than Leroy, but did worse than Leroy.
Thank you.
It is.
I'm really happy about that.
Because it shows that you're authentically you. You don't care about what all these cool kids are saying. Like Brittney calling her friend cuddle buddies or whatever she calls them. I don't know.
Call them chudlings.
Chudlies.
Chud Barkley.
Like I call them your friends like they're in a loser group. The Chudlies.
The Chudlies.
Chudlings. I call them Chuddy McGee, Chuddy McPhee.
Don't call them Nanny McPhee. That would mean they are not lookers.
Well, then that's exactly why I call them Chuddy.
Brittney.
Come on.
Wow. There's 3 people listening right now that are her friend. Like, what the hell did I do to her? Supporting her show. This is how she treats me. We are going to take a break, and when we come back, we will hear from more Miami Dolphins, including someone who is not a chud. That is Zach Sieler. When we come back on the Tobin and Leroy Show. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy here on a beautiful, and by beautiful, I mean sometimes stormy Thursday afternoon. So far, action-packed show. I taught the gang some new words, traced my 23andMe back to the Wayans family, found out what size shoe I potentially wear, and revealed that I am the reason the Marlins won yesterday by removing myself from the situation. So overall, A+ performance by me. The rest of my team will pick it up. I'm sure they will. I mentioned the Miami Dolphins are in training camp at the moment. I do have some audio here I want to play from Zach Sieler and De'Von Achane, who we discussed earlier, and both of them are kind of echoing the same sentiment in regards to the Miami Dolphins being overlooked. Vegas has pitted them as one of the worst teams, predicting them as one of the worst teams of the upcoming season, and I don't think Dolph fans are feeling much better about their hometown team, but that won't stop the men in the locker room from staying positive. And here is De'Von Achane on those that may be doubting the Fins.
Teams feel that way about us. That mean when they play us, they gonna be, not taking us serious. And if you doing that, then you're gonna have a long day for yourself.
It's gonna be a long day, Leroy.
I think one of the things that happens with new coaches, right? And keep in mind, this team has so many young guys that there's so many unknowns that's why nobody's regarding them very highly. But when you have a new coach and a new energy, you play with a different level of urgency. And if a team comes in and thinks, oh, everybody said they're going to be 3-14 or whatever, they can get got. I mean, before we even realized what was happening last year, New England was leading the division. And this team ain't there. But I'm saying you do that a couple of 2 or 3 times a year, now your record is around 500 and everybody's like, oh. So I call it new coach pop. You get that new coach, you get that new system, you get that new energy. And you kind of get that pop to where you play hard, you do things a certain way, maybe the schemes are great, and you're able to win some games, that, maybe nobody thought you would win. The crazy thing about it is that let's take 2 different organizations, right? So if every time the Heat go through something, they get rid of a big-time player or whatever, you always treat them like the Heat. Well, the way they do things, they're going to always compete, regardless of what the talent level is. And when they have young guys come in, we say, oh, this organization picked that talent. That means they're going to be contributors, and the Heat going to do the things they've been doing for the last 30 years, right? Now I take that same scenario, and I give you the Vegas Raiders. And you say, it don't matter they had the number 1 pick. It don't matter they changed coaches. It don't matter they did all these things at Tom Brady. They're still the Raiders. Until you break free of that, then nobody's going to take you serious, even if you're doing everything the right way. So I don't know where the Dolphins are. They haven't been terrible, but they really haven't been, on the cusp of just getting over that hump. So we'll see. But the problem is not, and every coach would tell us, no matter how bad you think the person across from you is, he's still a part of the 0.01% doing that job in the world, right? So while we watch football and we say, oh, the left tackle sucks, or the right tackle sucks, or, this wide receiver's this and this wide receiver's that, he's still amongst the 0.01% of everybody doing that job, because there's a lot of people want to be in the NFL. They got 2 other leagues playing football of guys that want to be in the NFL. and they can't make it.
Did you see? I don't know if it was CFL or one of these other ones. Did you see two things that I saw were interesting? One of them was they're doing 60+ yard field goals count for 4 points.
Right.
Does that interest you by any chance?
See, you're looking at it as the field goal being 4 points.
Yeah.
I look at it as a way to kind of increase scoring. Not because of the 4 points. But what if a coach goes for it and misses? Oh, now you got the ball at midfield.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Whereas, think about this. If you punt it from midfield, the worst case scenario is they got to go on a 70-yard drive. Because they put the ball on 30 or put the ball on the 20, 80 yards, whatever. I get lost with that.
Now, though, if you're now to speak of that, because sometimes football can come down to a game of field possession. If you're in that position and previously the game was maybe like a 3-point game, and you're like, I got 3 timeouts, I could probably punt the ball, hope to get the ball back and tie it. Now, do you essentially say, let me see if I can win it with 4, or do you remain?
Well, because here, contrary to popular belief, you don't want to put yourself in a must do it now situation if you don't have to.
I got you.
And so essentially, if you try a field goal, say you got 4.5 minutes left. Now, I don't know how the game is played out. Have you been stopping them, or are you going to get another opportunity? If there's 4 minutes left and you try to do that, essentially the game's over. Right? And so are you willing to take that risk now? You have moments like this in all the sports, whether to take a 3 or a 2 at the end of a game, right? Do you have enough time? Are you going to get the ball back? Right? In baseball, do I, steal a base to put him in scoring position now in the 8th when we're close?
It depends. Is Marcos in the audience or not?
The meat of my lineup's coming up in the 9th. Right? Like all things, that's why I hate analytics, because as a coach, you're not paid to do analytics. You're paid because you are supposedly the far most expert on getting a feel for what's going on during the course of the game and finding a remedy of that situation. And if you're looking down on a piece of paper, hell, I could do that.
Now, Zach Sieler also discussed what it feels like to have to deal with the naysayers and haters.
I don't pay attention to that stuff. I never have. You guys all know I'm kind of an underdog story my whole career. So I really don't, the outside noise and all that stuff. There hasn't been a single snap of football played yet this year. So to do that, it's all off of last season's whatever. We've all seen guys and teams make massive jumps in a matter of a year. And I'm very excited for this team and where we're going to go. And I think guys have the passion, the love, and the know-how to want to be the best every day.
See, he's basically saying the same. Don't people confuse youth and not doing it with not having the ability, right? I'm not just going to disregard the players on the team because I haven't seen them do it. Because guess what? Ahmad St. Brown, he wasn't a top 10 pick. Puka Nacua, he wasn't a top 10 pick. He was a 5th round pick. Who thought that? If you think they know what they know now, that Puka would have been a top 10 pick. Right? So there's guys in this league. Not everybody was a 1st rounder, which means that you work on development, on coaching them up, on, one of the reasons why guys get drafted that low, because you have questions on whether they can do this, this, and this. Then you bring them in, you coach them, and you go, oh, they can do it. Now, next thing you know, this guy is your starting wide receiver and, and one of the best in the league. So I don't know how many guys, again, me saying this could happen is also making a lot of assumptions. Did you know De'Von Achane was going to be De'Von Achane when you drafted him? No. They thought he would be good. They thought he'd be decent. He got some speed. He can run. Nobody thought he was going to be that small and still be able to run in the middle and be durable. So like I think until they start playing games, now I'll tell you what, we won't have to say nothing. You're going to be able to tell by the players real quick if they think they got something or not. There's a different level you play when you're 3-1 and 2-2 and 4-0, and how you play when you're 0-4. You're gonna fight like hell, but in your mind, we not there yet.
All right, before we go to break, I see that there's 5 here. Are you guys doing 5 weather reports, or am I tripping?
One every hour.
That's what I thought too.
But you did 2 of them like 12 minutes apart, so that didn't help us.
No, I know, but I saw 5. I got nervous. I was like, that's more than 1 an hour. I got nervous. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know. I don't even know. They record me, Len text me. They're getting very aggressive, but we love them because they're also aggressive when it comes to taking action. This weather report's brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Have a leaky roof, like I just said. Take action now. Get your free estimates. Call 954-968-8155. I hear those clouds rolling in, Leroy. Do you hear the same?
No, I'm sunny over here.
I hear a little bit of thundering. So keep an eye out for that. Thunderstorms are on the radar between 2 p.m. and a heat advisory from between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. and a heat advisory from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So stay in that AC, stay dry, and we'll return with more Tobin and Leroy when we come back. Welcome back. Tobin and Leroy show. Final hour of the program. We're getting low. There you go. Shake that little finger there, Brittney. You go, girl.
You should have seen Jimmy running out, like dancing out of here.
I
He's
believe it.
Down.
Yeah, he's just happy because I'm not there.
Oh.
He hates me.
He was thrilled.
Why is he sees the red light? Why is he coming at me?
Go away.
Oh, get out of here.
You got her. Oh. He
What
has her
happened?
sweatshirts.
Who's okay? Who has your sweatshirts?
Tyler, sorry.
Tyler. You know, thank goodness.
Oh, okay.
It's cold, man.
Well, okay, what do you mean your sweatshirts? What kind of sweatshirts are we talking about here?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Does Leroy get a sweater?
Yes.
Oh my, you know what?
I can't even put it on.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, you know what's crazy?
I'll be ready
We
for you
can
in the
cut
fall.
the arm off. One of the arms off.
I'm
Yeah, we
actually
can
limited
cut
to like 5 shirts.
You want a muscle shirt?
You want us to make it like a muscle
Or like a
muscle
one
sweatshirt?
sleeve? That's like you make your own trends.
Yeah, like you're like the Terminator. Who has like?
I had to do that when I tore my bicep when I was with the Browns, but I kept playing. It didn't hurt.
Was it the same bicep?
Yeah. But I didn't need surgery. And it never really hurt. It felt like a cramp when I did it. This one, it tore all like, yeah, it was hideous.
I'd like to think that
now it's not, at least it's not like, remember when Jennifer, remember how hard it was? Like the my bicep?
Mm-hmm.
That it's not like that anymore.
That sucks.
Is it still swollen?
It's coming down. Like you can see it in my hands.
No, like I mean right here where you were concerned the other day.
Yeah, because that wasn't swelling. That was the bicep rolled up.
Ah! Bicep rolled up is just a horrible thing to even think about, to be honest.
Especially when I felt it pop.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't like I couldn't use my arm.
Nah, I don't even want to. I don't even want to think.
I was still doing stuff.
That's the problem, Leroy. You were walking on a broken leg. That was the problem.
Yeah.
You
got things to do. You got things to do.
I get that. I totally get that. These headlines brought to you by Doral Kia in Miami. At a Domino's game, you'll always find your abuelito, and whenever you want a low price, you save with your Pricito. Save now with your Pricito at Doral Kia. All week, huh? All week with abuelito. No changes on that one.
I just am amazed that that's the most Latin word you say since I've known you.
What about pancakes and perreo? We're back at it again, baby.
No.
Do you even know how to speak Spanish?
Nah, not really. But this is the thing. To a person that doesn't speak Spanish, I speak Spanish. To a person that speaks Spanish, they're like, what are you doing? Yeah. So, but the disrespect I get, much like all the other disrespect I get, it's completely unwarranted. And
but you do realize that with your last name, everybody's going to assume that.
Yeah. No, they're the worst.
Especially in South Florida.
I know. And it's like, I couldn't have, like, my name couldn't be like Bill Johnson. It's like Marco Gonzalez. And it's like, damn
you can't even say your own name right.
See, you always, you say.
And then she's the old, she gets on people for not saying it right.
But and the rest of the culture.
Well, you're ours, Marcos.
But and you know what's crazy? My wife does the same thing in French.
What do you mean? That she like makes fun of other people and like, oh, you're saying it wrong?
When I say something, she'll be like,
yeah,
that's not how you say it.
Yeah, but you're not French though, so that makes sense. Brittney's French, she'll tell you.
Yep.
You know what's funny? Actually, me and Brittney, I had to translate. Like, I had to like call a mechanic, or whatever, and talk to him in Spanish because she was like, my Spanish is not.
My Spanish is terrible.
I'm sure that you were much.
That's because you were in North Carolina,
South Carolina,
even worse.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, I understand everything. It's just I don't speak it that well.
Yeah, no, which is, hey, Brittney, I'm here to tell you that's okay. The rest of the community will not tell you that. The rest of the community will be like,
but I'm probably better at speaking Spanish than you are.
I think you are.
How would we know? I mean, you're French? What the hell do you know? You feel that way based off of. See, look at that. She's French, guys. You can't trust her.
Do you know what that means?
Do you even know what that means?
Is that
I know what that means?
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Whoa! I just because I didn't know what it meant, Leroy, you're gonna come take a shot at me?
No, that's what it means.
I know.
It really does mean shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Whoa! Now Brittney's chiming in, huh? Excuse me for trying to. No, I'm kidding.
I have to like be able to. I had to figure it out just because, like, one, they speak real fast, so it takes me a while to catch up.
Yeah.
Right. Because usually people that speak another language just speak the language. I translate, which makes it more difficult.
Yes. When you have to think about every word you're going to say, that's what makes it difficult. And
no, even understanding it. It takes me a while to break it down. And then
my problem isn't comprehension or vocabulary. It's conjugation. Like if I were to say it in English, I would say me, you, park, go, Leroy. Like that's how it would translate. And then a person who, like, let's say there's a person who spoke Spanish, right? And they're trying to talk English and they say something like that to me, I'd be like, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, no problem.
Of course.
If I try to do that in Spanish, they're like, you stupid idiot, you don't know the language of your ancestors.
I was just about to say that. I do feel like a part of the reason why I'm so ashamed to speak Spanish is because when I tried to learn, like, people would just make fun of me. So then it just discourages you because you're like, are you going to help me or are you just going to make fun of me?
No. I mean, I'd help you.
Oh,
you laughed at me that day.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I laughed at the guy because that was funny.
Nah, she's Figgy is one of the main chastisers in my current life, in which I can say anything. Like, I love Taco Tuesday, and she's like, "You're fake. You're fake."
You're LARPing Hispanic, Marcos. You're LARPing Hispanic.
I'm like, I just like tacos. What do you want? What do you want? You're fake. But thank you, Brittney, for being brave enough to share that.
My testimony. Yeah.
Yes, your trauma is accepted here, and we appreciate you. Even though, let me read Date Sal's comment that I briefly saw. See, and I can tell that he went to the translation thing, because where do you even get the Enye thing on the keyboard? Huh? Where do you even get that?
He went to Google Translate.
Yeah. Google Translate.
Televisor muy pequeño. And I don't think it's that bad, guys. I don't think it's that bad.
Pequeño? What?
Dude.
Yeah.
You know what else is crazy? Like, so in French, to make something plural, they put the word in front. Like Spanish, I think you do it in Spanish too. So you don't add an S, you put a word in front to make it plural. Whereas in English, you put an S on the end. So whenever Mima talks, she don't put an S on the end. So she'll say, look at all them tree.
I'm not sure Mima knows French either.
Oh, no. I hear her talking to her brother and her sister.
So do they talk crap about you in French in your own house?
No, because after like maybe 4 years of them coming down, not my mother-in-law, but all of her family and stuff like that, and I used to get mad that they come over my house and speak French, because I'm like, yo, you a guest here, right?
Yeah.
So then finally Mel goes, he can understand you, right? So I can understand a lot of stuff. So I would just answer in English, but then they can't, like, sometimes they give you that stare, like they don't understand your English. So
sometimes they'd be like, bonjour, Leroy. And then you'd be like, oh, they're talking about me. I know they're talking about me.
Can I just tell you this?
Yeah.
Of all the French people that I know, when I went up there and where Mel's from, they only speak French, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever said bonjour.
I heard that too. I heard, like, for example, there's a German saying like wander or something like that. Like I don't know, but apparently some guy said it to a waiter there, just trying to be like a typical American tourist, and he's like, we don't say that bleep around here. Right. That's like, I don't know. I can imagine.
Which just imagine every time I do it, we do interviews and Tobin does this. I'm like, the struts cursed.
Yeah,
they got mad. They were kind of hot.
Is that where he said wanka, or was that on?
No, that was we were on a boat. We were on a boat, and I think the captain was English, and so we had him on. Right, that was the same boat that where who is it? Zoe said that Bam was going to be the guy.
Yes.
And so what did he say to the captain?
Well, Tobin,
he said wanker, and the guy goes, "You can't say that."
Typical Tobin fashion was doing his British impression and said, just mentioned the word wanker. And he said, "Oh, you can't say that." On air, you're not allowed to say that. And of course, he took it and ran for that. We haven't stopped saying it since. So to all our UK listeners, you're getting that uncensored Tobin and Leroy today.
So so there's a lot of stuff, and so when you learn a different language, right? When you learn a different language, like you're learning like the proper way that they speak. So it would be the difference in if you're learning English and I brought you to England. Yeah, and so that's how I learned, because we have to learn a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of French in New Orleans because everything is Spanish or French. And so like nobody that I know speaks French or Spanish ever even talks anywhere near that nonsense I learned. Now I can understand what they say by getting rid of that part of it, but it doesn't like what people say to greet you and like, no, it's just like
the two things that you learned in school from Spanish was donde está la biblioteca, and no one cares where the library is anymore. That completely is outdated.
I don't think I ever learned that.
But that's because you already. So let me ask you this.
No, I'm saying
let me ask you this.
Spanish class.
Did you take Spanish for Easy A?
Of course I did.
And it was to challenge myself learning French
or German.
Wait, so it's crazy because like even the Spanish that they were teaching you, you're like.
Yeah, sometimes I'll say, "Oh no, you're wrong," and I'd be like, "No, you're wrong."
Oh, you're wrong.
Well, I mean, the craziest part about growing up in South Carolina was that all my Spanish teachers were white, and I'm just like, correct you cannot. There's no way that you're grading me on Spanish. Like, there's just no way that you know more Spanish than I do. And
well, from what we've heard the last 10 minutes, your Spanish is not very good.
It's horrible.
My Spanish is not bad. It really isn't that bad.
How often do you use vosotros?
I've never used that word.
But that's what I'm saying. That's like
but nobody uses that.
Nobody uses that stuff, and that's how you learn
proper Spanish. They teach you proper Spanish. There's a huge difference.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Especially
it's like learning a language in the Queen's English, proper English, like learning a proper language. When you learn in school, that's how you learn. But that's not how anybody that you know speaks it.
Exactly. But the point is like in Spanish, they just give you like in Spanish class, they would just give you packets and you would just literally like conjugate the words, use it in a sentence. And that's easy. Like I can do that. The thing for me is speaking it, like being my brain catching up with my mouth in the sense of like conjugating in my head and then it coming out in a full sentence that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm
sorry.
In
Spanish class, all the kids used to cheat off of my paper. I would finish my packet before everyone else, and then I would pass around my packet so then everybody would.
But then your teacher said you were wrong.
No, my teacher never told me I was wrong. They would never dare to tell me that I was wrong because they knew better. They know what my last name was. in their minds, I was fluent in Spanish.
Right.
Like in their minds, I spoke better Spanish than they did.
Right.
Like, they used to ask me questions and be like, "Is this how you say this?"
You see, in South Carolina, you're a star. In Hialeah, they shame you. I'm telling
you. But you know what our final exam was? Because I went to a Catholic school. Our final exam was we had to go to mass, and we had to do the whole mass. And in 1 year we had to do it in Spanish, and 1 year we had to do it in French.
Ooh.
Yeah. But again, you're learning. Like you're not speaking it. You're just learning.
I'll tell you what, nothing.
Because they would come up and you go, "En el nombre del Padre y del Espíritu Santo, Amen." And you're like, so I still like, that stuff carried on because I did it 4 years.
Yeah, I feel that.
But as far as the other stuff, like taking the test and stuff, like just what you were talking about, conjugating the verbs and how to use the pronouns and stuff like that. But that's not. Coming to Miami, I'm like, yo, This is not like chapter 2. Like I'm like,
yeah,
it's
like the thing is a lot of it is confidence because I there's a lot of times where I will get like I'll have a lot of adult beverages and then I'll be speaking Spanish and my Spanish is really good. Like it actually is really good. And
so you're a drunk
like,
Spanish person.
No, it's just that I don't have like the
thoughts.
The thoughts. Like it's not like I'm not overthinking anything. So I'm just speaking how I do. And everybody's like, oh wait, you actually speak Spanish very well. And it's just because again, my whole life you don't understand. Like with my family, I would speak Spanish and they'd be like, you're so wrong. You're no Sabo kid. And it's like she makes you feel shameful. So every time you speak, you think twice about what you're saying.
You got to just carry like Marcos.
Oh, what?
You like? I
do. I totally care.
Yeah.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
I just think you don't even like, but you don't even sound like Hispanic when you say that.
That hurts.
And then it's hard to and so one of my problems here is you ask somebody their name and you make the assumption that, you're Latino, you can speak Spanish. And I have a lot of Marcos in my life that they got the name, the look, but no Spanish.
I love Brittney's like confiding in you guys all the shameful experiences she had, and you're like, yeah, but you, this guy sucks. And I'm like,
like nobody shows any sympathy for you, Marcos.
No. Brittney's like, this.
But wait, so everybody in your family speaks Spanish, right?
I would say everyone on my dad's side because they're Cuban, and I would say about 80% of my mom's side and they're Puerto Rican. The ones that don't are in my generation, usually.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
My generation and younger.
So everybody who didn't start school in the U.S. doesn't speak English, and the kids that did start from Okay, I got you.
Well, like I'm second generation American, so my parents are very Americanized,
right?
And they grew up speaking Spanish to their parents, but they still went to school in America like their whole lives,
right? So
they speak 2 languages,
right?
They're very Americanized.
Your parents made it a point to speak English in the house.
Well, the thing is that actually my first language was Spanish. I only spoke Spanish up until I went to kindergarten, and then when my brother started school. Too, he came home and started speaking English, and then that's when I learned English. But my parents tried really hard for me. Spanish technically was my first language. It was the only language I spoke.
You said when you went to kindergarten, you barely knew English.
I did.
I mean, I'm saying you barely knew how to speak. Yeah.
She's like, oh,
it's not true. At 4 years old, people like, what are you talking about?
Yo, I said un caca. Like doesn't count, Brittney. That doesn't count.
Are you crazy? I can show you a video of my 4-year-old nephew who's about to start school who can
haciendo caca.
No, I'm not saying that, but it's not going to be the same as when you're 20.
Of course, but that's my point, Leroy. It's like I lost that because then my parents got lazy, and when I came back from school speaking English, and my brother came back from school speaking English. They got lazy and they started speaking to us in English. So then we lost all of that.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to lose it because my grandparents didn't know English.
Well, neither did mine, but apparently that didn't matter.
The only way I can communicate with my grandparents, I had to forcefully learn Spanish.
Well, that's the thing. My grandmother worked at a bank, so she understood English, but couldn't speak it well. So I would just talk to her in English, and then she would talk to me in Spanish. And that's how we would do it.
So I have a hard time. Like, this was crazy. So I go to the baby shower, right? Everybody in there speaking Spanish. And I'm thinking to myself, everybody's speaking Spanish. Marcos don't know a lick of Spanish.
Let's see.
How's this working?
I wouldn't say I don't know a lick of Spanish. I know Spanish, guys. I'm super Spanish. How many people do you think have this just laying around, huh? Huh?
Okay, so it's time to go to break, right?
I got rhythm. I do appreciate anyone who may have been listening on radio today. Every time I've made that sound, they're probably like, what the hell is going on? We're going to take a break. When we come back, more Tobin Leroy right here on 560 WQAM. Time now for our favorite Thursday segment, Goosies or No Goosies. Who's there, Fig? Is that Hawk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I love that guy.
He's sitting in
his chair.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
His mic is up if he would like to say something.
No. Tell him.
I told him to come on. He said no.
Tell him to pipe down. He can wait.
Oh.
But I love it.
No.
But I absolutely, I see him going around. I see his reflection.
Uh-oh.
There he goes.
We're ending our beef.
We had a beef.
We had beef.
Oh, God.
How long?
For probably a year already.
Wow.
A year-long beef that he had no clue.
No!
What is he
Do
doing?
you think anyone who carries a leopard skin purse probably has some items in there she doesn't want found?
She the way she
He was trying to go through my purse.
What do you got in there, Figgy? What are you hiding?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Wow. She was very
protective of that bag. And I'm a little worried now. But it's okay. It's fine. We shall power through to Goosies or No Goosies. And the first topic on the board, Leroy.
What's up?
The robots are taking our jobs again, but this time you may be down for this. It is official. They have received approval, and DoorDash is now launching DoorDash Air. DoorDash Air is now officially a thing. They have drone services that will be delivering to your home. Does the idea of a drone delivering a food or an item to your home give you Goosies or No Goosies, Leroy?
When it comes to groceries, I don't even want DoorDash doing it or Uber. There's certain things. There's certain things you need to take your butt to the grocery store and pick yourself.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Especially
groceries. I don't, because guess what? If you have random people, I don't even do the parking lot. Where they drop the food off. Yeah. I don't want random people picking my food. Oh, I need a timeout. The lawn guy's getting ready to get ate by the dogs.
Oh, all right.
Oh my goodness.
Poor guy.
Nice.
He can only move so fast. All right, so No Goosies for him. Figgy, what do you think? DoorDash Air? Does that
just think about a bird possibly knocking down your food order or whatever.
Wow, a pigeon mid.
Imagine you get your food and there's like just feathers all over your food.
Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think, eventually these animals are gonna adapt and they're gonna be like, well, there's a double quarter pounder in the air there.
Yeah, imagine that.
They're gonna intercept.
And also,
the food.
all those bags are kind of faulty. So just imagine things just.
Man, well, they had to have thought about this. I'm interested to see how it'll work. I don't know.
Have they?
I'm not sure. I'm
have
not
they? Sure. Those cars that drive themselves are in accidents all the time, apparently.
The Waymos, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
They're taking over the area around the studio. Have you guys noticed?
Yeah,
I have.
There's one for months just right there across.
Just hovering. There's I don't know, way more than I remember. Thank you, guys. I'll be here all night. Thank you. Parker, you'd appreciate
-1.
No.
Brittney, what about you? Does DoorDash Air, does that give you Goosies or No Goosies?
It gives me No Goosies because
No Goosies.
I can at least sorry, that comment was really funny.
Oh, was it?
Marcos needs Waymo television.
I don't understand. This is what I do to you. This is how you guys treat the substitute.
That's funny. Because I'm against using AI in sports because there is something fun about human error. So I would like to blame if something goes wrong with my order, I'd rather it be a human and not something electronic.
Yeah, your drone delivers to another thing. You wanted to
exactly.
That was close.
Did Dre attempt to decapitate your?
No, it's not that. The only thing the lawn guy has is a weed whacker, and he's like, I'm looking outside the window. I'm like, oh my goodness,
that ain't gonna work. I've seen Dre eat a weed whacker one time.
Yeah, Dre, he's better now. He don't attack everything that moves. Although my dogs still think that they can go and stand up in the trees and the iguana's gonna fall out.
Brittney thinks she's French, so we've heard crazier things today. I'm not gonna lie to
you.
you.
You think that you're a part of the weigh-in family?
You think you're
Yeah, like
Hispanic.
Who released my name?
Can I just say, Marcos,
like
what you hit us with today, and how that's something you explain to us. You don't actually explain it to the person involved.
Where's my other instruments? You know why? Because I'm trying to get an audition. If I'm being honest, he
requested to wear the Mickey hat.
Well, if he didn't think that was funny, what do you think your options are? What do you think your opportunity is going to be?
Leroy, maybe if I wear him down, maybe if I just keep bothering him.
You're not gonna wear him
my
down.
son does it all the time. My son wakes up in the morning.
Hey,
yeah.
There's Wayans that don't get movie parts.
He literally just told you that.
Yes.
But it's me though.
The only invitation you're gonna get is to a restraining order or a court.
You're gonna be summoned to the court.
Are you gonna get an order for that list?
Like, I'm gonna show up to the Improv this weekend, and he's just gonna roll his eyes.
The Indian guy, because he thinks you're Indian.
For sure. Which
you're closer to Indian than you are
Hispanic.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Figgy, give me a Spanish word right now. Spanish word, and I'll translate it. Y. Naranja.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not even gonna risk it.
I would have reported you.
Go.
I would have reported you to the authorities. All right, so no Goosies on the DoorDash air. You guys are over.
No. Like there's
all right,
listen.
All right.
I get everybody trying to make life easier.
Yeah.
But there are just certain things that you have to do yourself. You have to pick your own fruit, your own vegetables, your own meat, because you need to see that meat to know before you put it in your bag how it looks. And so I'm never going to order stuff like that and have it delivered.
What were you saying, Figgy?
DoorDash, like groceries too.
Yeah.
So
apparently,
just imagine that. Like, how many trips do you have to make? Like, what if it's a big?
But I will say this though.
A maximum 10 items or something.
Wait, I will say this though, Jennifer. Some of the means in which our DoorDash and Uber gets to the station might getting there by air might be a little safer.
I don't think so.
You haven't lived till you seen your Uber box come in between the legs of a guy on a moped holding it with his feet.
So true.
Like, are you kidding me?
It adds a little flavor.
No, but I'm just saying, like, there's barely room for him, and he's got your food. Like, can I get a basket or something?
What if it gets tangled in trees or it gets blown away?
Well, it's like think about the little robots in downtown who have yet to perfect.
Yeah. People constantly have to help them.
What do they do? I've seen those, but what do they do?
They deliver food.
Oh, that's what they do? Okay.
Yeah.
They look like
the cars are doing okay, right?
The Waymo? You should have heard my joke, Leroy. It was a great joke. Everyone was laughing. Everyone was still laughing. They're like, these Waymos.
You got a -1 for your joke, actually.
They're like,
I got to tell you, when I see one of them on the road, I get over 2 lanes.
Oh, me too.
I don't trust it. Or if I see somebody in their electric car going hands-free, oh no, sir.
All right, how about this one here? This movie came out at midnight. If you want a chance to see it, good luck. It's gonna be packed. Officially comes out everywhere tomorrow. Spider-Man, brand new day. Leroy, Goosies or no Goosies?
I've watched all the Spider-Man, but Spider-Man is the Spider-Man is the least of my favorite characters.
That's crazy because he has some of the best movies in the Marvel universe.
Like, okay,
he does.
But
he doesn't appeal to Leroy. Leroy doesn't like,
I get that. The first couple, they were really cool, but then it's like, all right, dude. I like him in Avengers, although he's a pain. But I get the different angles of all the heroes or whatever. So but not on his own.
And aren't you tired of Zendaya? Ugh.
Oh no.
How dare you?
She is like
she
is like the latest and hottest right now.
I am over it.
She's
She doesn't do anything crazy. She's very professional.
What?
Classy woman.
And they're in love.
What?
And married.
Have you seen
and
Euphoria?
Married and in love.
Or that other tennis player
Euphoria,
movie?
but nobody watches Euphoria for her.
Well, no one watches Euphoria anymore because it's
Anymore
canceled.
at all.
But
my wife's watching it. She just started watching.
Oh well.
Now, can I ask you a question? I've been
spoiler
watching.
alert.
You guys have all seen it, right?
No,
I've seen the first season.
I saw the first 2 seasons.
I saw
I've seen clips. Her face. And
it is the hardest thing for me to do. Is like put everything together with all the different people and their roles and
it's a terrible show. Just know that. Like, it's not a good show. And it only gets worse.
Really?
It really only gets worse.
Like, because I'm trying to figure out like what is really going on. And the fact of the matter is nothing. And the only reason why people watch it is because of Sweeney. But then her husband got her toe and his foot chopped off, fingers and whatever.
Yeah,
like it's just like
you're on the 3rd season, which is the worst season to ever come out in television.
No, keep in mind, I'm just watching my wife watch it from the other room.
Yeah, the 1st season's good, the 2nd season isn't good, the 3rd season's awful,
and that's why it's no longer with us.
Yeah.
It also took them 8 years to finish all 3 seasons, which is
and aren't they in high school or something like that? Like,
well, they were in high school. Then there's like a 5-year jump from the 2nd season to the 3rd. No, it came out in 2020. The 1st season came out in 2020. The 2nd season came out in 2022, and then this season came out this past year.
Can I just say to Netflix,
it was
to Prime, to Netflix, to Prime, to all these people making these shows. If you make a show and it has a long gap, I'm just moving on to another show, and that's why they lose a lot of interest.
Yeah,
right?
House of Dragon almost lost me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But they've been out every year,
and their shows are fire. But I was kind of like, I don't know, House of Dragon. It's been about a year and a half,
right? But the Game of Thrones, would they take a 2 or 3 year hiatus?
Yeah, be careful. Brittney gets really angry when you talk about Game of Thrones.
So true.
Just accuse Brittney of things.
You really do.
Are you watching House of Dragons, Brittney?
No, I have never. I told you.
You've never even seen Game of Thrones.
I'm not watching.
Am I the only one watching House of Dragons?
I'm 2 episodes behind. I gotta admit,
which is amazing that I'm the only one watching it because
he never watched it.
Back in the day, I was the only one not watching Game of Thrones.
All right, last thing on the docket.
What is? I don't even think that you're doing it right.
I don't think I'm doing it right. It doesn't sound right. I feel like it's. Is it inside out? I gotta flip this thing.
There you
anyway,
go. You don't even need you try to be Latino by having Latino instruments. You don't even know how to use them, which makes you look even worse.
I was kidding. There's a handle. There's a handle here. You gotta hold the handle.
Looks like a cheese grater.
It does look like a cheese grater. Actually, maybe I could use my cheese grater instead.
I'm more than sure you're not prepping your cheese, bro. Like you
don't know. Hey, listen, I got some of the best St. Louis baby back ribs. They're not St. Louis and baby back. I got some of the best St. Louis ribs on this side of the Mississippi.
Oh, you never told me how they turned out.
Perfect, amazing, delicious. Yeah. And I told everyone the secret is the apple.
Can I just tell you this?
What?
So
it's the apple juice.
I went out of my way. Listen, I went out of my way. I said, I'm gonna take you to get the ribs. I'm going to give you a list of all the things you need. I'm going to help you put it all together. And then I'm going to grill the same thing so we could be on the same time frame. Right? So I call them on we go on a Thursday, we go down to get the ribs, right? Then on Friday I was going to call them to say we're going to season them up, but then I said never mind, we'll just do it the day of. Call him in the morning, tell him take his ribs out to get them room temperature. Showed him how to take the thing off, but then he said, "Oh no, I saw a video on that. Not the same, right?"
It was
and then I call him back when it's time to season him up and start grilling. And he goes, I'm already prepping my ribs. I'm like, how? He's like, I'm rubbing this brown sugar in. I'm like, no.
Yeah. No, it was a secret ingredient.
No, you can't put brown sugar on ribs by themselves. Then they're going to burn. So, like, he tried to go rogue. Like, what are you doing?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Tobin and Leroy Show. We are going to take a long break here and hand it over to Hawk and Crowder tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Tomorrow, Mr. Gelb, I believe, will be in the host chair. Brittney.
Zachary Gelb.
Brittney will be there. Fig will be there. So try not to miss me. You guys only had to suffer for today, luckily, because I had some more words. I had some more words to give you guys. And I had someone else in my lineage that I'd like to reveal who I was related to, but we'll talk about that. No, you see, on the way out, you had to do that to me. It's bad enough I got this TV, Leroy. Kermit. We will see you guys tomorrow.
To know that I like pig booty and cinematographic history.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
Shut up, Marcos.
I'll see y'all when I see y'all.